Ain't got nobody.
All right, you are heard but not seen.
Ooh, good.
Let's just have everybody go around and just say hello or something so I can see you.
Hello.
Or something.
Whoa.
You can't say it in
Huzzah.
unison.
I can say what I want. Evelyn.
Not in
Fair
unison.
Well, you wouldn't say or something. You would just say something.
Oh,
If it's
okay.
hello
Or
something.
You're right. The syntax. You're
I
right.
should have said. I should have said or. He should have said something.
Yeah.
And then you should have just not said anything.
But that's what happened.
No, we both said or something.
No, I meant
No, the three
Oh, Jenny
the
didn't say
three
that.
Yeah.
That
correct
is true.
responses would be hello or something or hello or something.
Yes.
Hello
Yeah.
or something.
Or just the word something.
Yeah. No, I mean the.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Say good
Oh,
night.
that
was my sentence,
good night.
right?
The
Yeah.
code logic doesn't include the or statement.
You're right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got it.
Nerds.
It's funny because I was playing 5e the other night, and I asked my DM because sometimes we'll do it one way or the other. I was like, "Do I roll double dice or double dice?" And he was like, "Just do whichever one you want." Because sometimes we'll do it to where you
Hey,
roll
good to see you,
twice the amount of
Robert.
dice,
Well,
or you
Pat,
roll
you were
the same amount
almost
of dice
first.
and double them.
Pat, you were so
Or double
close
the
to
result,
first.
I mean,
Yeah.
You were second
Well,
by
I mean, if you look
9
at the case
seconds.
law, you're going to find,
Robert gotcha. Hey, Robert.
All right.
Yeah, there was a forum argument made back.
Ah, yes, there's precedent for this.
Yeah, in 2000.
No one else claimed first, though. That's true. You did claim first. You're just loitering.
Oh, wouldn't that
It's
be
like
funny?
YouTube. I've only ever actually been first on a YouTube video once.
Wouldn't rules common law just be the funniest thing ever? Where you had to go through forum posts to find like.
To find the precedent for this one thing.
My only claim to first is being the first follower of BlueBox on TikTok.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Because that was what I
A
did.
soon-to-be up-and-coming
I saw
social media
I saw
adventure.
the post today.
Oh, yes.
It was good.
I
we
spent-
have a TikTok.
I spent like 6 hours the other day just combing through clips, making a
Yes,
Google
you
Doc
did.
that organizes everything by duration, by
Oh,
people
really?
who are in it, by the campaign that it's
awesome.
in.
Thank you.
I got lots of messages while that was going on.
I was like, this one's really funny. Some of them are just like
Can you get that light over
you
there for
being
me?
ridiculous and funny.
Oh, I found that when I was talking about. I need
to
to clip it down to length though.
What in the trapdoor?
No, other way.
Yes,
There
sorry.
you go.
I played The Sims and I've made so many houses, but I made this one wrong.
I
Is there a
love
light
The
here?
Sims.
Yeah.
Is it off?
Yeah, it's off.
Yeah.
That's why I'm tapping it.
Well, here, listen here, all right? I'm being helpful.
That's debatable.
Oh, ouch!
Just
He really is coming for the throat today. Jeez.
Why, Pat?
So sassy.
I miss rum anytime and anywhere deep in or down in the deep blue sea.
Working on some lyrics.
I
F
am.
is
Yeah,
friends
good.
who do stuff together.
You is
For
for
you
you
and
and
me.
me.
That's right, wasn't that like a
F
whole
is
thing?
for more rum anytime and anywhere down in the deep blue sea.
Woo!
Oh.
Stab him in the throat. Right after that.
Right after you mug
Hi-ya!
through.
Wait, what?
You stab Ixon right in the throat right
Right in
after
the throat.
singing that rum song.
This chair
Something
needs to be
tells
thrown
me
away.
that
It's rusty
His-
and just.
I mean, we're gonna
cut me.
look, right?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
die.
naysay this idea.
You're
This
not.
one.
Yeah.
You're not saying the nays.
But I do not think the phylactery is in this demi-plane.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
I'm
we're
okay
gonna
with that.
look.
At the very least, if we kill him here, we've got a couple of
Do
days.
we know what his phylactery looks like?
Well, I mean,
I might, but
technically, it's kind of just a box.
It's a vessel, right?
Yeah.
It's an empty vessel.
it might be a doll.
It's like, what's the really famous lich from D&D? Not Vecna, the newer one from the Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, yeah.
The not
Antarac.
Vecna one? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Atarak, I think.
A Sararak.
Acererak. Yeah, there are people that are theorized that his phylactery is the mortal plane because the mortal
Oh.
plane is a vessel that holds material,
Jeez.
so he cannot ever die because
Well,
you'd have to destroy
the mortal plane, yeah. Let's bring it back right afterwards.
I'll
It
destroy
interesting
it.
theory.
Well,
easy.
that's horrible.
Super easy. Well, he's
Hey,
really,
good to see Mike
really
Disney
evil.
on.
I mean, yeah.
What if this demi
Welcome, Patrick,
is his
Keith.
phylactery? And if we
Do you know
destroy
how to
it,
destroy the demiplane?
if we level up, I might.
Destroy demiplane spell.
There's not a spell that is specifically destroy demiplane. It is extremely powerful magic that is required to do it. But
There is a spell I grabbed that just kills undead outright. It turns my weapon into an
Please.
undead disrupting.
Please let us survive this.
we
Please.
will, because
You-
John is so invested in this campaign. Look at how much work he's put into it.
John would never.
He wouldn't
would
just throw it all away.
Well, and we just made things really, really exciting in the role play.
In the role play,
like,
and
you
we're not
know.
begging.
But please.
Give me a fitting death.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I can tell you, the next character is going to be a dwarf that's seeking out an epic death.
I mean,
the Mohawk?
I already played that character in Greyhawk.
Yeah, she played it so well.
Did you die?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she played it for one
No,
Two
it was
sessions?
two. It was two.
session and a half.
They got
That's
what they
what'll
were
get ya.
looking for.
Yep.
I mean,
were
I was a
asking for it.
lawful good. I was a lawful good person in a very evil city.
Yes.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah, what's the name of that city?
Rolostra.
Yeah, bad place.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. We're already up to 40 viewers.
Wow.
And we haven't even kicked off yet.
That Drax fellow.
Thank you so much, everyone, for
He's
jumping
bad
in.
news.
Let's go ahead and let me get all this set up. Make the cameras good.
Now that
That
I've
one is perfect.
fully caffeinated.
That
Yeah.
one is
Choked down
perfect.
a grande coffee.
I've got my wings.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
do too.
And
Ah.
The force of the bull behind you.
Here
I
we go.
drank my wings.
And with that, we begin.
I'm scared.
Don't worry.
Welcome, friends. Hey, Jay, good to see you as well.
Apparently, it's
And
I don't
oh,
think
guys,
that low, actually. I just don't have a lot of them to spare.
thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Popping in to see who's in with us already. And this should be epic today. As you know, we are in part 2 of the combat with Ixen the Lich. This is now, I mean, this has been a creature which has plagued this party throughout the entire 83 sessions of
He used to
of
be
our
our
Runelords.
friend.
He began as a party member and then became something different. This is the second time they have faced him in true combat. The first time, actually both times, these were at a place of the Lich's choosing. And so that really worked against the party last time. Remains to be seen what that means this time. Thank you for joining Blue Box here in episode 83 of our Runelords campaign. We're playing old school D&D using all kinds of cool tech. We got VTT, we got tabletop setup stuff. And we have some amazing players, as always, with us. We'll have some giveaways today. I'll announce those in a bit. And then just expect there's going to be some really deadly combat here that's going to be ensuing shortly. And this will be the last Runelord session where our current economy for things like how many points for an advantage and those sorts of things will be in effect. By next Sunday, we'll be launching the new economy, and this will be a constant process we do is we really try to maximize a stream that allows for viewers to have an impact on the game, but also make sure it's done in a way that works well and doesn't unbalance the game. And as we grow, and we have been growing quite a bit, that becomes a different sort of challenge that you have to address. So today, all the advantages and everything are in effect from last week, so those stand.
I have
All
none.
caps are removed for this combat, given the nature of it. And I have already.
Give us more.
Please.
And let's go ahead.
Shamelessly begging.
Hey, Lord Forth, good to see you as well.
Shamefully begging.
Let
Wait.
me shamelessly
With
beg.
much shame begging. I don't know. I'm begging, that's all.
It's like, which character around this table has shame? Let's see.
Not me.
Run for votes.
Hey, Jerry, that remains to be seen, my friend. Okay, so let's go around and let's talk about each of the PCs and then what happened last time. And let's go ahead and start with what happened last time, Evelyn.
All right, so last time we started off, and there was a lot of banter at the beginning. Basically, Ixen trying to tempt Alcott into the dark side by offering him lots of power and his family and all sorts of stuff. And Markov and Irda protesting against it and saying no, that he's full of lies and he's trying to tempt you to do bad things because he's a bad person.
But it sounds so good.
Yeah, well, lots of things sound good, and then, it's not so good. Anyway, eventually, basically it boiled down to Alcott saying, put your money where your mouth is, and we started combat. And so, yeah, that got really exciting. And Ixon was accompanied by a mummy-looking thing and another undead sort of creature guy, which are now both felled, as far as we understand. They might not stay down. He is a lich, after all. And the undead can kind of do their thing a lot. But anyway, they got blasted by sunbeams and hit by golems and various weapons and things, and so they're down. And currently, everyone is facing off against Ixon. He did use some very powerful magic right at the beginning of combat, which paralyzed people and hurt them a lot, and there was a lot of pain and just back and forth, and we're still in combat, and that's kind of what happened last time.
So the very last round, let's walk through what happened in the last round. So we had Markov advance. We had Cade leaping up toward the Lich. That was sort of their round of movement. Neither of you have gotten a melee attack yet, correct?
No, we have.
You did get a melee attack initiative?
Yeah,
Okay.
Cade did a fumbling thing.
I did meacting
Yes.
that I was under a spell. I was for a time. Then I continued to act.
Because
Weren't you the
I
one who
had a
had
whole
gone
turn
last
of
time?
flurrying
What?
with
And
Right.
I
You
did
the
a
one
feint
who had gone
attack.
last time?
Right. Okay. And then Ixon had the last attack of the round, and he used.
Well, Ixon went first. We finished.
So
up
you were
first.
stunned at the beginning of that round.
Yes.
So this would be your second. You had the minimum stunning, right? It was 2 rounds.
No.
Or-
I think there was quite a big stun on me.
It was 4
but
rounds.
I
Was
was
it 4
given
rounds?
a full heal restore by Pat, and we used that to remove the stun, and then you made that the end of the round.
So
As far
Yeah.
as I remember, that is
Pat
right.
But I
gave
had-
everybody an advantage
Oh,
and
thank
an
you.
initiative advantage for the first roll.
Oh, right.
sweet.
Well, thank you, Pat.
You
yeah,
don't
because
get one.
I had burned through all of my advantages
course I do.
to attack him.
No,
No,
he
job
did not.
really hard.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Yeah, totally.
He has, as he should.
No, I mean, that's not always true. Pat makes our job really hard sometimes too.
Oh, wait,
Yes,
I need to put
I believe
Ari's
that was the
back on.
last thing that had occurred. Was I had become unstunned by Abadar. He
Okay. All right.
Yes, he
reached
spoke
through.
too.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go then to each of our players, your PC introductions, and let's start today with Cade.
Oh. Dear, I like to warm up, but that's okay. Huzzah! I'm Captain Cade Cardinal. At your service, ye landlubbers in the Sea of Twitch! I am a level 11, I cannot say those words. Level 11 swashbuckler and a level 1 bard, which has been appearing to be quite fun for Captain Cade. I do like to use my little hands for some fun. Well, no, that sounded great. And then, let's see.
You tried to
Trying to kill a lich.
I was
What?
gonna say you tried to crush a bird with those little hands.
I did
last
try
time.
to crush the little bird, but alas, I rolled like crap. So there you go. And I like me women, and me gold, and me godly rum, and I do have me own god. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Markov.
Yeah. Markov is a level 11 human inquisitor of Her Lady Iomide, a god of justice and law. And he is a monster hunter. He's puritanical in the extreme, and he has done his best to advise on all things evil, as he has somewhat of a disturbing knowledge of that which goes bump in the night. And he seems to hate all that he comes across that is undead. He seems to have an abundance of hate in general.
Love that hate.
Yeah.
All right.
Alcott Devereaux, wizard extraordinaire. Level 12, access to 6th level spells, and if we survive this, potentially 7th level spells. That is incredible. Never reached, as a player, never reached any feat that high. and Alcott is feeling the burden of that power currently, as a his player made him a utility wizard, which means a lot of fun spells that might not be very useful in combat, but he gets along pretty well.
I think he's
does some
done
pretty
just fine.
saving maneuvers sometimes.
I think he's done just fine. Okay, and Irda.
Alright, hello everyone, I am Irda Leandril. I am an Azamar. I am a Skald of the 8th level and a Paladin of the 4th level. And I follow Sarenrae. She is, in fact, the best goddess there is. Cause she's not losing her powers, I'm just saying. And,
Thomas, would you turn?
And I am also very much against the undead.
Other way.
I don't like them. They need to stay down. And I'm also very sick of Ixen messing with everybody's family. It's not cool. It's really not cool. So, you know, he's got to go down.
Next character I'm gonna make, orphan. No family. Everyone's dead. Come at me then.
No friends.
Imagine
No
making
family.
a whole loving family on your character backstory.
I know, right?
Well, and you will note that in the combat here, to give the close-up where we have the bodies of the Devereaux family, each in their various forms of demise. Hey, thank you, Chris. By the way, Chaosic, thank you so much again. That's 5 advantages for the DM. Very much appreciated. You guys are basically, especially you.
If he plays on a Twitch channel,
Markov,
let
you
me
are
know.
sort of
I'll
trampling over the bodies of Alcott's family.
I don't even see the bodies. All I see is a lich ready to die.
That's right.
I'm surrounded by
He
fear.
sees red, and the red is...
You cannot care about such things. If they're dead, they're dead.
I'm surrounded by fear and dead men.
Does Kate have any family?
No, they're all dead.
No, just Sully.
The
Yes.
sea is
The sea is my
This is my family.
Even lost his pigeon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brandon, she's a fine girl.
Hey.
The sea.
All my
That's what I'd be
goblins
led to.
died. Everybody around me dies.
that's Kate's piece of music.
Yeah.
Brandy.
All right, let's go ahead then. And we will thank you so much for the sub,
Brandy
Quioswin.
likes rum. Oh, it's got so many layers to it.
And I think
Like an
this
ogre.
camera needs a little refresh here before we start. Pum-pa-pa.
Oh, that one hit me right in the chest. I felt that one.
Everybody loves Buffet.
Thank you very much.
Man, Robert's going crazy.
All the sub gives.
We appreciate the subs from Robert.
Huzzah.
Robert's like, there will be a hype train. I deem it
will
so.
be hype train.
He's summoning the hype train.
Choo choo.
All right, there we go.
How does one
Can we get
summon
some
this
more
hype
coal
train?
or electric
Does it
energy?
require spell components? What are they? Are there verbal components?
I could tell you.
All right. We begin tonight. Blue Box, episode 83 of the Runelords campaign, facing
Hey.
Ixen.
Is your paper on mine? Can I use my stuff to hold your
Can you
stuff?
move your thing over a little bit? You got plenty of room. All right. We begin. You're in the planar pocket. You're beneath this massive, extremely morbid-looking Gothic structure keep. You've traversed the upper levels, and now you're beneath in the lair. You have met once more with Ixen Datrix. You have had the lengthy discussion, morbidly standing over, he's actually flying, over the bodies of the corpses of the Devereaux family laying across this altar. 2 of them pallid, recently in death, skin stretched white. I've already described their injuries a couple times, so in the interest of not being overly morbid, I won't go through it again. But then you do also have Roderick, and you have then the father, Edwin, or at least what remains of him, as he was flayed alive. And his body was hung on a post inside of the city of Magnamar. As the torchlight and the strange electrical manifestations that surround the Lich, casting shadows through his bone skull and echoing electric charge across the walls, you hear a subtle static and the smell of ozone.
Not good.
And I
What's that
need
mean?
I need both
Lightning.
Markov
Well, do we
and
roll initiative?
Cade. We will. This is not starting the new round yet. I need Markov and Cade.
I thought he already took his turn.
This is the end of the last round.
It could be
he
a later
did.
action.
He did take his turn. You.
Okay, if he took his turn, he's done.
Okay.
What are we needing to do?
You are needing to roll perception. So roll perception. Add your perception
That's
for
not-
me.
That's
Do
good.
I have to
Yeah.
also?
It's
Yes,
not like
you
a
do.
reflex saving throw or like a
Oh.
It's a
don't
20.
die.
Oh,
I got a pretty high.
dang. Okay.
20's not
Yeah,
awful,
no, I
but-
know. It's just I don't like what John's doing.
I don't either.
He's evil.
He's plotting.
He just decided he
Plotting
really
evil man.
wants.
So they're right here. If you're watching on stream. If you're watching on stream, that was really dumb.
I hope you are. Otherwise, how are you watching?
Well,
If
there could be people listening to this in their
Yeah.
car.
Some people
Yeah.
are podcasting.
There's been several times I
Oh,
put it on
total of
audio
16?
only.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay.
So I can
all
listen
right.
to it in the car.
And you, Markov?
20.
Cade, you notice nothing.
Oh,
you are
crap.
You are filled with battle lust.
Yeah.
You see
Fair.
Ixen before you. He has betrayed you multiple times, and you could sense that revenge is now finally within reach. As you rush forward, it is you, Markov, that note. Don't worry, there's nothing happening here. I'm just turning on the music.
I'm getting very worried. He's touching all the buttons.
Actually, I'll put it this way.
The stress is real.
Absolutely nothing out of the ordinary.
This seems fine.
No problem.
Markov, you if you look down, and you see there is a glyph on the floor
Oh, no.
that goes the length right in front where you and Cade have stepped up, and it is discharging some sort of a blue electricity into your feet. You start to feel a twitch, a strange sensation that courses through your body. Not precisely electric, not heat, but carrying almost a surge of emotion. And with that, we go to initiative.
Oh.
I mean,
Use
I
the
have
plus
it.
2. No, it's Markov because I
But
failed
I-
it last. Oh no.
I have it written
Did we-
down.
yes, Cade has it.
Initiative
Sorry.
gets
Cade
game.
Are you using the plus 2?
What's that?
Use the plus 2.
We made sure that.
Plus 2.
Did I get a
Yeah,
bonus?
we have a
Did
plus
I get a
plus
bonus for
3.
initiative?
No, you
No.
did not.
I think I did last
No,
time.
you didn't.
You didn't.
I'm pretty sure I did.
No.
Okay, all right.
Hush now.
Hush now, hush.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
You burned it. DM had a 1. All right.
It's still worth it.
All right, Cade, I need you now.
We were told to use it on the first roll, so.
I need you now. By the way, how's audio, everybody? You hearing us okay? All the players, the music is too loud, too quiet. Everything all right? Let's double check before we
All
get,
right.
because I won't be looking
I
again
must
once we
take
get
a
in the heat
swing
of
of
the combat.
rum, as you all know.
Must. He must.
I must rum.
Can you hear Cade okay? That's
Sounds
probably
good.
questionable.
Rum the verb.
Can never hear Cade okay. What?
All right, great. All right,
I'm
great.
sorry,
All
I
right,
was-
so here we
I
go.
was
Cade,
having
you are
ringing in
making
my
a
ears at
saving
the time.
throw
Oh no. Why am I making a saving throw?
because you didn't see it, but you are still hit with this glyph.
Oh,
you
I
guys
forgot
stepped
Just realized I
on
can't do
to.
That's right.
A glyph of
This-
good feels.
A
This is-
glyph of good feel.
This is not good.
Well, they.
This is seriously
well,
not
It
good.
can't possibly be good.
That's
This
rude.
this
Wait,
is
wait, there's bad things in an Lich's lair?
this is a symbol of strife.
I don't know what that means.
It is a powerful, actually a 9th level spell
Oh.
that has been embedded into the stone here. Fortunately, the radius effect was taken away in the process of embedding it in the stone. It is a touch only, but it is both you and Markov that touched it as it fired. You must make a saving throw, will saving throw, DC 29.
Okay, whatever.
Got advantage. Oh, well. Yeah, advantages for that 20.
Oh, heck.
And
Yeah,
you
not
are going to
good.
have to do the same thing.
Okay.
Will saving throw, DC 29.
That's a
Okay.
fun spell you've
Um,
cast.
Was there
I didn't
any,
cast it. It's a glyph.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
was there any
No,
benefit
you said it would
to
be.
the seeing of it, or was that just so I have a
It
clue what's
just
about to
just
happen?
for that was just for the role play. I'll tell you what. No,
flavor.
I'll give you a plus 1.
delicious.
I think that you should get something. You
Alright.
you yank your feet off it a little more quickly.
But who
You get a
knows if
plus
it's
1,
good,
even though it's
yeah.
not reflex, it's will.
I'm using
Um,
advantage on this.
All right, wait. So before you roll,
Oh, and an inspiration.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, what's an,
It's only
what's an
for-
For
inspiration?
ability checks,
There's
not for
only
saving
for
throws.
ability checks,
Oh, okay.
not
Yeah.
for saves.
No inspiration then.
I'm going to be, just to prove to you I'm a nice DM, I'm not even going to disadvantage you on this. Because
He's so confident.
When you see what this spell does,
You don't want it.
all right.
You don't want it.
Sieglund is right. It turns all rum in a mile radius into ash. That's what it does.
All right. Well,
And it makes all
I don't
memory of
like
rum
this.
hurt.
This is rude.
I got a plus 12 to the roll.
Okay.
So I need a
A
Good thing that my
17
aura
or
of
higher?
courage will take that fear
Possible.
right away.
Wait,
Uh,
so you have a plus 12 or a plus 13?
no,
With the plus
with
1.
the plus 1.
All right.
Wait, what?
I
So
have
let
a
Kate-
plus 4 will, so I
20
basically
will?
need a 20,
You
right?
need a
Don't
20.
forget you have a plus
So I'm not
an
gonna
additional
disadvantage
plus 4
you.
to your will because of my raging song.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, so you guys get plus 4 to the will for.
13.
So 13 or
Uh,
higher.
no.
Okay,
Still 20.
then I'm going to go ahead and disadvantage you.
No, you already said he's a man of his word. You heard him. You heard him. You are not disadvantaged. He said, I will not disadvantage you. We take the first word. You heard it live.
So will or won't?
You heard it live.
What's that?
So will or won't?
He can't go back on his word. He's
Oh.
a good DM.
But
Oh,
D-
you want to trust him?
All these gauntlets keep getting thrown. I don't know how to feel about it.
Intimidating the DM is never a good idea.
Roll to intimidate the DM.
What's the final word?
I will not disadvantage you. I will disadvantage you.
But you said you wouldn't, sir.
That's before I knew
No,
you had the plus 4.
Yeah, no.
Let's go. He's a
Roll.
natural 20.
No,
Oh, you rolled a
I'm
nat
rolling
20?
both.
I did, and
Okay.
I have stalwart, which means that
I
if
need
make
that!
it, the reduced effect is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you just
please.
completely cancel it out.
Please.
That's awesome.
Because
He
of
just-
my
Your brain.
Ah!
what'd you get?
16!
What did you need?
Plus?
17? Plus what? Plus what? Oh, no, Kate has a stupid
no, I
will
needed a
saving
20.
modifier.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, Kate's will save is
Kate.
bad.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's
Yeah.
As
4.
this
Yeah.
glyph surges up, you feel
Oh, this will be good.
you've known this before. How was the veil pulled over your eyes? These friends of yours, they are not friends at all. They continually deceive you. The one in front of you, the one with the
I don't wanna do
crossbow.
this!
Oh, you could hear the wings
Too
flapping
bad.
I'll
behind
get
you.
my bad guy
You know
out.
the evil wings flapping behind you. Cade, you are
That's, I don't
compelled
think a good.
Shoot.
to attack
She doesn't have to use them.
to attack the nearest creature
On the sides, but
to
yeah,
you.
that makes sense.
Oh no, what's the nearest creature?
I think we are both equidistant because she was
Definitely.
I
Kate
was
was
just
in
flying
melee.
in his face.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to say
Well,
because
Ixon
she
is
has the
also in
height,
melee.
Sure, yeah.
and so.
I don't like this. Ouch!
What
Were you okay?
I need a new chair. I need a new chair. I
Oh,
need a
what'd you
new
do?
chair.
Did you cut yourself?
Yes.
All right, technical
Oh, sorry.
difficulties here of the physical kind.
Oh, this,
He put in a bad chair.
Blame everything on the DM.
so something tells me that the strife causes the. I imagine it's permanent if it's 9th level.
It's not permanent, but it
No.
lasts a long time.
Yeah.
It is 1 round per caster level.
Yeah.
How long is it?
A long,
A
long time.
lot of rounds.
I really don't like this.
But the good news.
I really don't like this. I like the trees better.
So Cade will end up attacking me, is what I'm about to hear.
Could
That's
attack
correct.
Ixon.
Okay.
That's correct.
Might attack Ixon.
No, it's whatever's closest. Ixon is the furthest back, as he's been kind of been floating back, flying.
What a nerd.
Irda is second closest because she's also slightly elevated. It is Markov, who is standing toe to toe.
You finally get to give Markov a piece of your mind.
All right, Markov. So you make the save.
Yes.
But go ahead and make a spell check for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Please,
Spellcraft?
spellcraft check, please.
Yep.
Success.
A 7 plus, not a whole lot. I
You know,
think it's
what
something.
spells aren't real?
Oh, they definitely are.
He
Really?
would have studied them to know.
I'd be able to undo them.
it's a 15, but I don't think
know
that's good
thine
enough.
enemy.
True.
Well, I've got the bad die.
No.
It better
Zone's
roll
half the
bad.
battle.
I should have brought
Now make
my
a
dice
now
stage.
make, just roll.
This one's bad.
Make
I
a
have it.
wisdom
You have
check.
your dice stage?
I need
Yeah.
you to roll
Let's get it out.
under your wisdom,
We
please.
might
Sure.
need it today.
I got it.
You did.
Yeah, it was my margin of 10.
All right.
Do you need to
so
put something
you,
in jail?
You don't know anything from the the spellcraft perspective,
We'll
but
see. These are.
You-
I need these to roll bad against
you
guys.
do note that even after the glyph fired,
This
it
one
appears to remain lit.
might be.
So it's not a it hasn't expended its
There it
charge.
is.
I'm
Thank
not
you,
telling
Biggie
you that.
Ball.
I'm just telling
Oh.
you what you noticed.
And then that's what my head says, is that it has not expended its charge. Whether you don't need to confirm that, that's just what I am thinking.
All right.
See that you got two?
Yeah, I did.
Let's go. We'll come back to resolving what's happening here. Let's go to Irda. Irda,
All right.
you're seeing all this happen right in front of you.
Yes. All right. So, Irda, knowing that all of this is
did I get two?
shenanigans,
Two advantages to Irda and two
to
advantages to Alcott from Toriano. Thank you so much, sir. Oh, and he gave 2 to Kate earlier.
Yes.
all right.
Fix you up, Kate.
So, Irda sees all this happening, and she is going to begin to make a different sort of gesture than she normally does. And
Oh, really? What would that be?
Not.
not of this is a different sort of spell she's casting. It's one of her paladin spells.
Oh,
So
paladin
it's
spells.
a little bit different. But she kind of begins to make a gesture, and she reaches out and says, "May you all be blessed." And she casts, except for Uncade, because you're not currently my ally, unfortunately. But the caster and all allies within a 50-foot burst centered on me.
Can I have a question?
Why can't you bless?
Would you know that Kate is
Yeah.
your ally?
I don't
currently?
think it matters.
The spell.
Oh, it literally
That's
auto
rude.
detects out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
here's
Okay.
the thing. Like,
Saren
it
Ray
should
knows.
bless evil.
Yeah, it's divine.
Like,
the God knows.
change evil.
Oh, you're right. Ixon
I'm
gives up his
still a
evil
good
ways in this
person.
moment.
I'm still a good person.
So, but
I
what
agree.
it's going to do,
Thank you.
it's going to last for 12 minutes. And everyone who is within that bless.
Which I think is all of us.
50 feet, yes, you should be in that as well. You're filled with courage. You each get a +1 on attack rolls and on saving throws against fear effects. And if there was a bane out, then that would go away as well. But, you know, there's that. So that's cast. And I think that's all I can do this round.
All right, so you have cast your bless. Now we come to you.
There's no hype train. Is our hype train disabled?
No, we just there has to be like in proximity, and
I
there's a
think that
certain
it
like.
also has to be two different people.
Oh.
Well, no, and yeah, like when we had gifts earlier, just they have to be like strung together for that to happen. All right,
Yeah,
so
that's
Cade,
Bless is cast.
your eyes
one.
swing to Markov. Markov, you see an insanity, an undefinable rage. Cade's normal jovial nature vanishes. His teeth are bared in a feral snarl. Cade, attack.
Cade.
Come on, get him. Get him. He's just a human.
All right.
John's playing Pokemon with our characters now.
I know I don't
What?
like this, but
Kate,
I'll do me
Cade,
best.
attack.
And my AC is
Somebody posted
21.
21. Somebody posted a really good thing in I think it was on Instagram this week that the one thing that a DM should never take away is player agency, and I fully agree with that, unless there are reasons that you should be taking away player agency, like
Although
nasty
you're still
spells.
giving player agency.
Yeah,
Cade,
that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's actually 22. My apologies.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit, Kate.
Yeah.
At least
All
it's not
right.
like stunning someone for 10 minutes.
Right.
As I try to attack
That's a little personal.
Ixon, I realize I liked Ixon. And I turn to Markov, who wants to hurt Ixon. And I lunge at him
Goodness.
with my rapier. Dang it, but I'm using this die. Haha, with no advantages. There we go.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a hit or not. I can't rate it.
Why not? Get a better dice.
Yeah. That is a
I did
11.
11.
Which is
Yeah,
my-
that's
with
definitely
the
a hit.
plus lots. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Roll your
just
other two hits.
amazing.
I'm very sorry, sir.
No, but
Here,
it
so I
does
can
get worse every
remember.
attack.
36 against.
Oh! Huzzah! These dice are really working for me!
All right. Well, the first one hit. Second
Yes.
one
I
missed.
don't care about
And then the
Third
third
one.
one's
Roll. Oh, this die! I knew it! This die was crap, too! Yes!
All right. Roll your damage.
So it's a D8 plus 14.
Oh, yeah,
plus
yeah.
4
D8
for
plus
me.
4. Oh, well, let's get another bad one. D8 plus 14.
I'm looking for all my
Looking
bad
for all
dice.
my bad.
Where's me bad die? Ah, there we go. Oh!
Oh my
Look at that, a 1! Oh!
Okay.
Huzzah!
Plus-
Save your bad dice for times like these, people. That's a good thing to remember.
Now it is plus like 15.
Can you
It's
pull the mic
14.
away from you just a little bit?
So it'll be 15.
Oh, we got a raid. Lawful stupid. Hi,
Oh, thank you very much, Lawful Stupid.
Love the raid.
Yeah,
All right. So
need
it
the
was
red.
1 plus how much?
14.
14.
All right. Rapier
Thank you for keeping
suddenly,
track of my points.
Cade spins. That feral look in his eyes. Rapier slips right into your shoulder. And you hear.
Never liked you, Markov! Die!
And actually, Cade, you lose the benefits of my raging song while you're under effect. You're no longer my ally as well. So.
Yay!
You hear the graveyard voice of Ixen. Welcome, my friend Cade.
Huzzah, Ixen! Huzzah!
All right, Ixen, your turn.
Great, I'm Ixen now. I will refuse to fight. Can you, because it doesn't show on there, how big is this glyph that is currently?
Yeah, so it runs the distance right in front of the altar.
Great. Okay. So if I was.
So here, I'll draw it on the.
Yeah,
I'll put it up
do.
here. It might be easier for you to see.
Can you draw?
Well, I'll just
Oh, a
do.
box.
No, that's not the right one. Let's do.
Or a line.
Let's do the line. I think is probably the easiest one. So it runs like right across the bodies of the Devereaux family.
Oh, so it's pretty wide. So
Yeah.
if I took I think it's a move action and do a 5-foot step. Could I
If
go
you're gonna have strife.
up towards the altar out of the glyph?
Oh, like up another step?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So and that would a 5-foot step doesn't.
And he is kind of.
That's on the attack of opportunity. Because that's
Correct.
The point of the,
That's correct.
Yeah. So I'm gonna 5-foot step. So more so than the mechanics, I'm going to. After getting stabbed by the rapier and wincing in pain, my teeth gritted, Markov will do a lunge back, a retreating lunge, not at you. My blade will slide, or it'll do a, in fencing terms, parry forward to slap.
Chandler fences everybody.
Yeah, slap Cade's blade away from me, and I imagine that's likely what caused the two
Right,
misses.
okay.
Turning my body to where the breastplate can better defend me, and then two retreating lunges at Ixen as I step off the glyph.
All right, so
doing a
up
5-foot.
this way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that gets me off the glyph. Just
Correct.
so
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
clear.
yeah. That was I think the main purpose of what
Yeah.
you were doing there. All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Yep. So I'm gonna use
I'm still
advantages
scared.
on these. Advantages.
Thank you again to our friends at Lawful Stupid. We appreciate the raid.
No, Ixen's very tough, and he's not flat-footed because Cade's already gone. No, I think.
That was really good for you to get Kate out of that, John.
Yeah, that was very because the flat footing is what really allowed us
Yeah,
to lay into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm going to.
Although Irda's a powerhouse.
I guess I'm just going to have to.
Getting
oh,
through
goodness.
his AC though.
This is rough.
It's a lot.
I gotta
Your
take a
actual
look.
Doesn't it add like +1?
No,
to
Curse
AC?
of Magic
Like
Negation's
attack
This is
not
rolls
my
and
gonna do a
current.
darn
That's my
thing
current
against this
attack
guy.
against him.
Disgusting.
Yeah, in anticipation for next turn, I'm gonna have to cast True Strike
'Cause I
as
added the
I
bless
run.
modifier.
Trying to think. Yeah, as I run my thumb across
worth
the decorated hilt of the rapier
I also
and
have another
murmur
thing.
the typical litanies of guidance from Iomade.
Nicely done. All right, and so you cast your True Strike as you see the macabre visage of your one-time ally floating above the altar. And now we're going to go to. Oh, actually, I wanted to have Irda.
Yes.
No, I'm not the closest. Fight her.
What do
No, never mind. You're fine.
Nice
Alright.
turn.
You want Wallman to go?
Yeah, go ahead and.
Can he move like, what is it, speed?
Oh,
10
did you-
feet?
Did you not
20
get
feet?
out of my
No, he's got a
hand, or just
20-foot
away?
movement. Yeah.
Just away.
So-
Now it's still
then-
in. All it does is like take your pencil. This is fun. So
20.
so you stabbed me there.
Walmart is going to
Or
get
it's
right
just
up behind
slaps it
Cade,
down.
seeing Cade start
And
to
your
fight
arm goes wide.
Markov. And he can't, I imagine he can't attack or do anything. Could he try to grapple Cade?
Grapple would be a full round attack.
Okay.
So he can come up toward Cade.
Wow,
yeah.
that's brave.
So, what do I roll?
No, not Alcott. The
No,
golem.
but you
Oh,
move-
next round.
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
next round, because the
You're gonna
movement there
crush
was a
his
full
bones.
round of
understand.
movement
So
for
he
your
got
golem.
up to him, and his
Yeah,
arms get wide.
He lumbles
ready
up
to-
as he comes up, raises his arms wide, and now we go to the Lich.
I have not gone.
Alcott
Oh,
needs
I'm
to
sorry.
go.
Go ahead, Alcott. Yes.
Alcott is going to realize that he might want another spell ready to go, and this fight isn't going precisely as planned. He's going to look inwardly for a moment and say, he's going to pinch both of the areas between his thumb and forefinger and move his hands down and say Mentis Sanctarium and poke his forehead, and then his eyes just roll back into his head, and Alcott enters his mental asylum for the next 15 minutes for him, but nothing happens for everyone else. He's going to take that time to prepare Dispel Magic again, just because that's a good spell to have ready to go. And that's my swift action on my turn.
Okay.
And as my action, I'm going to prepare to cast a spell for the person Ixen targets.
Okay.
That is my turn.
All right. Very good.
I pull out 2 halves of a sphere, and I'm looking around, ready to go.
Oranges for
Oranges,
snacks.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's brain
Nom
power,
nom.
vitamin C.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right, and we've got fan art from Pat. We'll look at that in a minute. It's
good fan
And
art, too.
we'll
It's
announce our giveaways at the break. We've got some cool giveaways today. If you're watching today and you haven't followed, or if you're a follower and you haven't subbed, or if you're a sub whose sub is expired and you have a resub, we have one question for you at Blue Box. What are you doing? Come on, give us a follow as
Speedrun.
we watch these great PCs
80%.
perish. Ixen,
Trying to get the achievement.
Yep.
He wants to destroy our hardware.
as his gravelly voice speaks words of affirmation to Cade, you both see a black window opens in front of him, and he steps through.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Follow me on this one. If I am within striking distance and he is making a movement, would I get an attack of opportunity?
If he were doing a full round, casting a spell or a full round action, this is a contingency which is fired.
Ah, I see. So
So-
it's not a movement.
Yeah,
per se.
so he had a contingency prepared, and in fact, what I was rolling for, Irda, I won't even make you roll for it. You see that he has a necklace with 3 gems on it.
Okay.
A black one, a white one,
No,
and a
I don't-
red
I
one.
might be able
Okay.
to counter.
As he hovers above the altar and is struck by Markov, you see the black one shatters, and that's when he steps through that door.
Now our wizard seems like he's typing something.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a-
furious with-
Am I still under the stress spell? or
Oh,
whatever
yes.
That is?
Yes.
Oh, no.
That is going to be for quite some time.
Oh.
Now, John, I think you believe you're in control here, but we do have a 12th level wizard, so let's consult him. before
So
we
so
do
this
it.
is a
Let's
good
go,
question.
wizard.
Contingency spells have already been cast, correct? So can they
Correct.
be counterspelled?
No.
Okay.
No, and
Then there is
especially not
nothing I
for
can do.
especially not for one entering a mental asylum. And counterspell again. It's a ranged melee touch. I don't think you can remote ranged counterspell. I read through all the rules again today.
Okay, we'll
so,
check 'em out.
Like we can discuss that again
Yeah.
later.
I mean, if he's
it's not a
leaving,
big
he's
deal.
leaving.
But yeah, so you guys just see him vanish.
Mm-hmm.
You hear laughter from behind you.
Oh, he teleports right behind me.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a dimension.
Dimension door.
That's a crap move.
He
Fine,
dimension.
that was his action.
I thought he was.
No, that was a
no,
contingency.
no,
That's not an
no,
action.
Oh, okay.
He cannot kill us.
That-
Yeah, he can.
can.
He literally can.
Dimension door yourself,
I can.
sir.
He's
But
already gone.
it's fine.
So
I
now
have
the action
prepared
has
for this.
transferred to the. Actually, I'll go ahead and use the other camera here. Leave this one.
I also have contingencies for this.
All right,
I
so
heard you have contingencies. Well, I have contingencies for your contingencies.
there is.
Any good wizard plans 5 steps
Ixen.
ahead.
He hears the laughter from behind him, and you.
I was looking back through the clips and I found the one where I go, Bear! Lich!
You are hit with a greater dispel magic.
How to get rid of haste, probably.
It would only get rid of it on me.
Yeah,
Huh? Well,
we're still
something.
hasted.
Can I ask what he's attempting to dispel? Haste?
He's dispelling any active spell he would choose, sort of in order. So if you've got haste, your asylum technically is in effect this round.
No,
you could dispel that.
It only
It's a
lasts
swift
for the one
action.
round. For me, internally, I get 15 minutes worth of mental time.
Right.
But it takes one round.
But that's
in
all
real
this
time.
same round, right?
It is.
This is the same round. He's on the back half of that round. So your asylum is this is simultaneous action.
Oh, all right,
You are
okay.
moving into your mental asylum
We just have
now.
to rip you out of your mind.
It is a
palace.
swift action.
It's
To
not
cast
But
it
it
it's
still
not
does it take. But does
it's
it
not
take a full round?
No, it's not a
No.
full.
So you
action.
instantly move into
I
it.
instantly move into it. From
Okay.
everyone's perspective, my eyes roll back and then roll back forward.
Okay.
For me, it's 15 minutes worth of time, but it's a swift action.
All right.
Versus,
I think
and
it
then
would have been
you have your full round action,
Yes.
which was
That's
to
too
prepare
bad.
for.
It would have been really cool that you're in your serene mind palace and Ixon just reaches in and pulls you out.
Yes. Now, maybe you want
don't
to change
like
what you do in
this
response
at
to that.
all.
Ixon's
No,
kind of mean, huh?
I mean, yeah, he sucks.
He's not going to change what he does, but as the dispel settles on you, you feel almost as though you're grabbed by an immense creature around your mind and shaken. There is a power here you have never sensed before.
What a mythic boy.
And you, in addition, so hang on here.
I think I trusted
make
him
me
with
roll
my
dice.
arm.
Yeah, go ahead and
You should have never done that.
No,
like,
oh my gosh.
Should have never done what?
So dumb.
What?
I think I did it because he was just my son. So dumb. Trusted him with my arm, and he gave me that crappy thing.
no, you don't. He did. That's right.
It was so bad.
It was so bad.
It was the club, basically.
All right. You feel the haste ripped from you, but in the process of the violent mental damage,
Would my resilient sphere pop off when he attacks me? Because I said I was preparing it for the next person he targets with a spell, right? And that's my standard action on the turn.
Oh, you'd be stuck in there with him.
No. It only
no,
targets
because
me. People
that
don't
would
have to enter
that
from
was
outside.
part of what you were doing with your asylum
Okay.
this round, correct?
Part of my asylum was to re-prepare dispel
magic.
And then my action on the turn was to get ready for whoever he targets next to cast a spell on them. Whoever he targets.
So-
I'm just trying to rules it out. It doesn't matter which way it goes, it's fine.
Yeah, I just think that's too much happening too
Fair.
fast. He pops up right behind you. I don't think that's going to fire off this round.
I'm not worried.
Yeah,
My hand
don't be
isn't
worried.
shaking.
You take 36 points of damage as you feel
fine.
your mind crushed and rent.
He's unconscious.
Oh my gosh!
You're
Oh,
unconscious?
Look what you did! Look what you did, sir! Look what you did!
It's only 36 hit points.
Look what you did,
How much
sir!
do you have?
He's
I
a
had
12
31.
level wizard.
I had 31.
Boo!
He's made
Oh
of.
my
On anybody who has given him advantages! Boo on you!
Boo on you.
This is another good example, DMs, why I don't track my player hit points because
No, it's great.
I don't want to be influenced
Thank God
by.
you didn't roll much higher.
Wow. And look, I'm not like a lot of people do, and I get
okay,
it,
it's okay,
but I
it's
don't
okay,
want to be
it's okay,
tempted
it's
to
okay,
fudge
it's okay.
in either direction. So
It's okay.
Status
you
dying,
collapse to the
says my
ground.
app.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And
It's okay.
we go to initiative.
Cade, come on, roll high.
All right,
Please.
does
Wait,
my
Kate,
ins-
you're not rolling for them
Yes.
anymore.
Yes, I won.
No, but you are now an enemy.
Oh,
You're now
right,
on my,
crap.
so it's got to go
Ah,
to
go to
Markov
me.
or you. Okay, go ahead, Irda.
Please roll high.
DM has a 3 on the die.
Come on. No! No!
A 3 as well.
But we get it one, don't we?
No, no,
Inspiration!
no, that's
I
for
don't have-
you.
I don't
She
have
doesn't
a
have
plus
that.
one.
I give it to her.
No, you don't. Okay, DM has a 5 on the die.
I have a 4.
Oh my gosh! No! I'm gonna punch somebody.
Would Ixon know that I am not dead?
Well, I'll respond. Oh my gosh, Renreb.
He'll respond by killing you.
You
That was a mighty.
you would know that you wouldn't know if you would know if
because
you
I'm
were dead.
unconscious, so it doesn't.
But I don't know if they know. But I know if I would know. But I don't know if they know.
Have you watched a Lucille Ball episode recently?
No. But I've watched enough of them.
But do you know?
All right.
Yeah.
As
That we know.
Alcott slumps to the ground, Ixon flies out from behind.
Huzzah,
pillar.
Ixon! Kill them all!
You're not
That's
necessarily
hurtful.
on his side.
Well, aren't I?
Yeah, he is.
I
He
am.
pretty much is.
All right.
Yeah. He's
Do you want me to role play or not?
All right. Sorry.
That's just hurtful.
I know it is. It's very hard for
he doesn't mean it.
They're just words.
he
I can just take a nap.
looks at Markov, and a jagged bolt of electricity streaks past the golem, lights up with coruscating illumination,
Coruscating.
and hammers right at you. Make a reflex save.
Oh, no.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And
+1,
this is a
+4,
29.
So we have an extra +5.
Yeah, we're doing well, and I have a teamwork skill.
Well
that I
done, Ixon. Light up
I
the
don't know if it
room.
applies currently.
Thank you, everyone. Advantage for the DM. Thank you, Moose. I did
for
see
you.
that
I've sold it.
earlier, by the way, for Alcott.
Oh, we know where you live,
No,
Moose.
not
before you-
Just kidding, I don't.
What's that?
Adjacent to an ally. Okay, so reflex plus 5.
And I'm going to disadvantage you.
I'm gonna advantage
Course
myself.
skating?
Okay.
Is that the word that they want
yeah.
spelled?
Chorus skating.
Yeah, chorus skating.
Yeah.
I like that
makes
word.
sense.
It's a good word.
So plus
just-
11 on the
creates
I want
really
you to know
good
my hands.
imagery.
My hands are like numb. I'm genuinely like numb.
You are feeling Alcott's spell effect.
22.
That doesn't make it.
I had a feeling.
That is going to be 12d6 of damage.
Is it 12?
Yeah.
Light him up
It
like
maxes
a
out
light
at 12.
bulb. Wait,
It
there weren't
maxes
light
at
bulbs.
12.
Light him up like a candle.
As a mythic caster does it do that? Because normally spells like that max out at 10.
No. 12d6 is the maximum.
Cool.
But
It won't feel
it's
good.
unlikely that he'll outright kill me.
But it won't.
Wow.
But it
All right.
won't feel
so,
good.
because it's easier to do 12 dice in Tailspire.
Oh, this is gonna look so cool.
I'm going to roll 12 dice here so everybody can watch it
Let's get
on
a
the
low
application.
seed. Let's get a low
Although
seed on
it
this
is
No,
it is
no.
very
Yeah, can
satisfying
Can
though.
RNG get low?
No lie, it is very
Get low.
satisfying to roll 12 dice, but this is a little quicker
Well,
here
it's
today.
also-
I
it'll
love
do it
the-
physically on the board.
I
It's
love
still
the
just as
sound
satisfying.
of 12 dice.
Here we
hitting on the
go.
board, though.
12d6.
Yes. Does it make the sound?
It does.
No,
Oh, that's a
that's
pretty,
a lot of ones
seems
though.
Like a bad
They should
roll.
make the
37.
sound.
Yeah. Okay.
They
all
should
right.
make the sound. Click, 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 rolling down the steps.
This is the only sound that you need to hear.
Okay.
You see briefly his skull lights up. My one anachronism. Think Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
And, the Emperor in the eye of the sockets. And that concludes Ixon's round.
Great.
Let's go to Kate.
Oh no.
Kate, you see.
Who's by me?
Well, you don't miss this golem coming up.
Right behind you.
Oh.
Treat this like a normal combat.
Okay.
The first thing you would do
What's
would
his
be
name
to
again?
evade
Walmond.
Walmond.
Okay.
Which John never remembers, but it's
I
okay.
keep wanting to call him Woden.
Or it's different every
Oh,
time.
I need the low
You are
one.
not prepared.
I was gonna have him speak, but he can't.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I really need that thing that lets me not trigger glyphs.
You know what? That's because Renreb, I had a little audio issue earlier that I need to reboot the app. So normally it would play the clicky clacky sound
it
of the
does,
dice.
yeah.
It didn't right now. You can't hear it. I'll
Here,
refresh that at
I'll
break.
I'll help.
Lightning bolt.
It
Let's
sounded
get a lot
like
of mics
this.
on this.
There we go.
So satisfying.
It is. It is. Oh, that I actually rolled a 6 there.
You are not prepared.
All right. So
in chat.
what would Kate do in this situation?
I dumped all.
Oh, I see. Little Wally coming after me.
Mm.
All right, Wally. You think you're all that tough? What would I have done? Oh, I would take me cape and try to trick
Wait,
her.
he's Wally?
So I
Well-
do a.
It's a nice nickname.
No, is he too close?
No, you could, but what you also you would probably like do like a stealthy finesse.
Well, I know,
or
don't tell
leap
me
up-
what to do.
Okay, okay.
Fancy finesse.
Jenny's very perfectly capable of
Fancy
killing a
finesse.
rock on
yeah,
her
I meant
own.
fancy finesse. Yes.
Well, I realize that me sword will not go through stone, but I'm faster than him.
It is a magic sword. Although these guys are resistant to magic. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Do your thing.
So I'm going to slide under his legs and escape his grasp.
He wasn't reaching yet.
I mean, that's what he's going for.
No?
Yes.
Yeah. He
I
wasn't
mean,
reaching
you
yet.
could. The only thing I'm trying to influence you to do is like, you don't need to use up a full round action here. You could do something like a quick 5-foot roll as he's approaching. He's not
Yeah.
sprinting up behind you. You
Oh.
You'd step
you
away.
can evade him in some way,
Oh,
and you
well.
can still attack
I just
Markov.
I do
or,
something really
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah, go attack
What
one of
I'm
your
going to
friends
do-
that isn't made of stone.
Is I'm going to jump off this altar, do a leap in the
That's
air
not paid.
Now, John,
towards Irda.
not
That's on
to
brand.
not to rules lawyer for rules lawyering, but the symbol of strife says to attack the nearest.
yeah, you're not going to attack
person.
Irda. You're going to stay with who you've been
Marco?
going. Yeah.
Would
Oh.
Walmond not be the nearest creature currently? Compelled to attack the nearest
Oh, am I
conscious
compelled
creature
to-
for 1 round per caster level?
Yeah, I think it's really tough, and I don't mind the rules lawyering, but he's evading at the same
Just out of
time,
curiosity.
right?
No,
so
and
yeah,
that is all.
Okay,
And I think
but
that
what if I'm
evasion-
attacking him?
And all that is all-
I say, I go with my first instinct, which was to wrap his feet and make him fall so he crumbles.
which is very Cade.
That,
All right,
on
Cade.
brand.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Cade, I will permit that. Go.
Thank you.
So that he falls and crumbles. I love that. Of course he's made of rocks. If he just falls over, he's
He'll
gotta be dead.
crumble to bits and pieces.
I don't know much about these things.
Things,
All
that,
right.
things that are on brand for Cade. This.
This is one of them. We'll add it to the list. It's a long one.
It is a long one.
I take me cape.
Now I just want to.
Yeah, we should make a list.
Go, I take a
T-shirt.
running
It's
leap.
just one of
I
those
slide on the
and
floor
ampersand
and
lists.
take the cape around his feet
actual
to make him
parchment.
fall.
So that's
We
a
could just
trip
make it, it's
CMD,
like art
right?
of Cade's
Right,
face, but
yeah.
it's all of the things that are him in words.
On brand.
Yeah.
You don't.
That's an 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it
that's
is.
not good. That dice.
Well, an 18? That's
No, I wanted a low.
Oh, you wanted to fail.
yeah, I
us,
need to
all
get
right.
I
I
need to get
needed that
stats.
dice failed me.
16.
Because
isn't it?
CMD is AC plus 8 or something like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was 17. John gave it
So-
17 AC.
Hang on here and now.
But I
Yeah,
imagine
it's made out
Great.
of paper.
I imagine a reflex saving throw is
Oh.
necessary.
It would be a 3.
Oh no.
You
Wally.
yank. The creature was moving forward as quickly as it could. It was a virtual sprint for the stone golem. You slide past with your flourish. You do tangle the feet,
Poor.
and as you slide past, there is a massive
He can get up.
bounding sound
Oh.
as he crunches to the ground.
And I jump on top of him and yell, "Huzzah!"
I've slain the beast.
Also on brand for Cade.
Da, 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 da.
We just need to make a list. Things that are on brand for Cade. Please.
It worked again.
As he falls to the ground, thump, slams, bits of stone
Good stuff.
pop up, and now we go to Markov.
Markov, can I actually delay my action until Irda, or would you like me to go right now?
No, you can definitely delay to the end of the round, or give me your.
Yeah, because I what I see is a little bit of space, and
I
Markov's
forgot
going
to
to take
do my
that
thing
quarter
last
second
round.
to analyze what his next plan is as Irda takes her actions.
Okay, I have a hunch I know what that is, and I say no.
Sparkly.
Be good people in the land of the Sea of Twitch. If we get up to 100 viewers, you could see Glitter Bomb John. Just FYI.
So sparkly.
I am DM Neuromancer, and I have not approved that message. All right, Irda.
Yes. Did I see Alcott go down?
How wide is the column?
I would say no. But, yeah, because, I mean, the column, she was in but what you did see was a bolt of electricity flash from the back of the room and strike Markov. So
All right.
that would certainly, you're not foolish.
Yeah.
You have a hunch where the enemy is.
But did he like cry out or anything when he fell?
I mean,
I would say no.
It was a mental
It was
thing.
mental. It was mental.
All right.
He was concentration. It was just like kind of a.
So okay, well then I can't do that because I would have.
You can certainly fly towards.
yeah, I
it,
mean,
so-
you could certainly
Yeah.
move.
She's going. Well, I'm still hasted for what 6 more rounds.
Yes.
So
right,
I'm going
you
to then close the distance toward Ixon and attack him because I should. While I'm hasted, I should be able to do that. So
No glitter boxers, Pat.
no, actually, you know what? I had changed my mind.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No matter what you say, I'm not wearing glitter boxers.
No.
You have to do it.
This is getting so chaotic. No, I'm actually, instead of her moving to attack, what she's going to do, she's going to just about face. So she's facing towards Ixon. So, yeah. And this round, she's actually going to cast another spell.
Ba 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 ba.
Da 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 da. Which is
You can move too.
Which is another, yeah, I don't want to, yeah. I don't want to move quite yet. So I want to cast the spell first. She's going to make a different sort of gesture. She's actually drawing kind of a flame with her hand, and she presses her hands to her forehead, and she says, "Serenray, this is me. This is me asking your divine favor." And she casts divine favor,
Good spell.
which will last for a minute, and that
Minion.
gives me +1 per 3 levels on attack and damage rolls as well. So that gives me now an additional
4.
+4. to my attacks
And damage.
and damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
So that's my round. This round.
Are you rushing towards him?
I'm gonna go about I say half the distance. I could move the full distance, but I'm gonna go about half distance.
All right. You
There.
fly toward
And there on the
Ixen.
ground,
So-
you see.
+4 to attack. +4
And
damage.
I'd say, yeah, well, he
That
kind of,
brings me up
he wouldn't have fallen exactly parallel to the. You see Alcott sort of face down on the floor, drool coming out of his mouth. No signs of obvious damage.
+4 there.
At this point,
Done.
Markov
She's healing herself, don't
will
worry about
take
it.
the
You
opportunity.
see Alcott.
Okay.
Actually, rage.
He is going to go
Rage.
behind
Nice.
this pillar where he
Done.
dropped his crossbow.
Okay.
And what he would like to do, as hasted,
shirt.
is he's going to drop the sword instead, pick up the crossbow, and not reload the cartridge,
Right.
but to take out that one red bolt he has remaining, knock it, and then shoot it.
All right. So you delayed. I'm gonna say it's the reloading of a card, even though it's one.
It's like, again.
Well, but
anachronism.
okay, I'm gonna say, but you. So it was 5 feet of movement, which is fine. You're at 3 attacks per round now. So
I only want the one attack.
yeah, right. Well, you're only getting. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, you use that action to slap that one bolt in the crossbow, come from behind the pillar. You're still smoking from this lightning bolt. You can smell the burnt hair and charred flesh. Your hands are trembling, so you're going to be at a -2 because you still have electricity coursing through your
So-
nervous system.
The one ace in the hole I have, John, is the true
Strike.
So -2 to the confirmation.
Correct.
Okay, great. So the bolt, despite what I'm sure, I would think getting hit by a bolt of lightning probably leaves a scar.
Oh,
on
you would, yeah.
Yeah,
You'll see.
absolutely scarred and
Depending on the power of the bolt, getting hit by a bolt like that, definitely.
yeah, eyes wide. Even with the shaking, somehow the bolt, man, the crossbow inherently goes exactly where it needs to on target. But does it crit? I will use an advantage.
And
on
I
that
will
check.
disadvantage you on
Yeah.
that.
No, rude.
To
Red.
confirm, it is
Red.
+21. So
Oh.
that's a 29, which is not a confirmation, I believe.
You
My
by
gosh.
1.
Oh my
By
gosh! Is there a
Oh, wait.
extra we
Then
from
you give me the
somewhere?
+1.
You have a +1.
You have +1.
from your
Plus
blast.
one!
I think it is.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, +1 from the
Bless.
bless from earlier. That's
gave him
actually
bless.
literally a +1 from
You
bless.
did. That's right. You did. All right.
And
That
it
is a
lasts-
confirmed
it
critical.
lasts for 12 minutes.
that is a confirmed crit.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
So I hope this fight doesn't go longer than 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Roll your
God.
percentile damage.
All
What
right.
would that be? That would be
Let's hope it's good.
100%
And it
rounds
is
of
the
combat?
red bolt that does the whatever crazy stuff. That,
Okay.
the badness.
The badness. Yeah. Oh, I need to make sure I have the right one. Let's hope it's something good. 46.
A 46.
We'll take
Would
middle
have
of the
been more
road.
even
All right.
better,
So
but
you're going to
let's
roll
go.
double damage.
Okay.
And as your bolt flies through the air, spinning with this crimson pattern, it slams into the bony femur of the floating Ixen.
Can I just say?
Great.
That
I
is
love to hear it.
You're welcome.
Going to bring these dice
Except the
over.
fact that I can't make that many attacks per turn.
And
It's reloaded.
the red bolt, do I roll any extra dice natively to that? Or do you add whatever?
Yeah, I know. I will add.
Okay, great. Then I'm just going to roll the dice on my end.
3 shots. Add
Double a 10.
Plus you have Vital Strike.
And then we
Vital
have
Strike and
8
Greater Vital.
more. So,
So
8.
28
Each of those.
plus.
Oh, wait,
Right.
yeah, plus 11
Not at
for all the
once.
bonuses.
What I'm saying is
All
you
the
can
Bane
use
and
3
enemy
different
and seething.
rounds.
So
Easter.
total then it was 39.
Yes.
Okay. Plus.
Good to know.
Yeah, the bolt slams into the lich. Now, because it is bone, it does take similar decrement to like what a skeleton would take from piercing or edged weapons. Blunt weapons are most effective against
Or
it.
whatever.
But as it slams in, the leg does kind of fly back, and his eyes burn. Even though he's looking at Irda flying after him, you see they pivot right back to you again when you strike it.
Oh, great.
And you also see the little imp that was blasted by the firebolt but not killed. Irda, you can see he's actually started picking at Alcott's flesh. Alcott, you
Okay.
take 1 point of damage
Good.
as pieces of your ear and the side of your cheek are being
so now
plucked out.
I notice him down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
You
mentioned
it
that
while you
earlier.
were trying to heal
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah, as you
did
came
see
up,
it.
you saw him because he didn't fall directly in line with the pillar.
Okay.
He slumped out. So you could see no obvious signs of injury. Well, except now his face is being eaten.
Oh,
but
my gosh.
he's drooling on the ground with no sign of obvious injury.
Wow. That's hurtful.
Very hurtful, I'd
That's
say.
very-
All right, let's go to initiative.
So now it's me, and I have a +1.
Yes, you do.
A 6.
Roll again.
Oh my gosh.
Was that
A 6.
No.
3. You have initiative.
Go forth, conquer.
All right.
Go.
Okay. So now that Irida has noticed that
And
Alcott is
with that, we're going to go to break. We're going to take our one and only break today.
No, you can't do that.
I've got to get out. I'm so hot. I am sweating over here. I need a glass of
You're
water.
sweating?
You know what will make me even hotter?
We'll talk about our giveaways
Good people, tell your
after
friends
the break.
to join.
We got a couple great giveaways we're going to do today.
It's fine.
Thank
I
you
didn't
so
have
much,
anything
everybody, for all the
before
support.
Shazam.
I've seen all the bits. We've recorded everything that's been given. I'm not forgetting the
was
things
very
that have been done and given. Thank you for supporting our game and our players, and thank you for those of you who still know how to support a DM in the way it
No,
should be
don't
done.
thank them.
Thanks for following us,
That
Drew
hurts my
Bianco.
feelings.
And by the way, for anybody else that hasn't followed yet, please give us a follow. We'll talk to you more about that after the break. Blue Box will be right back.
We should have a drawing right after.
A drawing.
Because that's a
All right.
quick
All
break.
right, we'll do a quick drawing right after the break, too.
Ah.
How close are we to 1800?
Okay.
I think we're getting close.
Followers?
Yeah.
We are at.
Oh, are you going up, John? Could I solicit some water? Thank you.
Some liquid H2O.
We are 18 away from 1700.
I've put
So
so much damage on
It
this
must
guy.
be rounding up.
it does. Yeah.
I might have to start
18
putting
away
damage on Cade.
from 1700.
No, Wallman's got him.
Well, he can
Doesn't
get
seem
back
like
up.
it.
You don't need to get back up. Just grab his friggin' ankle.
That's woo.
Yeah, that
That's
was
it takes
my.
to stand up. Full movement? Is that a move action to stand up?
Did Wallman even go last round?
No. Wallman. Well, we haven't. Oh, you're right.
He should have had his
Yeah,
turn last
yeah.
time.
That's a good point. I'll bring that up to John.
I was thinking I might go down if we lost that initiative, so I was like, all right, I gotta get one last good shot in.
Yeah, you think you might have
It's got
turned and
what
done some
plants
sort of
crave,
stupid bad
Kayla.
ray
It's
against
got
you or
what
something?
plants
Yeah.
crave.
How much? On a scale of like 1 to maybe, let's say like 100.
I would say I have like 26 good boy points.
That's
Good
that's
boy
not
points?
terrible.
It's not enough to survive another.
You're
Not
welcome.
necessarily. That was a pretty decent lightning bolt he threw.
It was.
So I've built my encounter for.
Oh, for the one shot.
What
Is there just the one encounter, or that's the big encounter? Because I imagine there's going to be
the
some
one
other.
encounter.
the
I'm
next
just a level 21 shot.
Yeah.
the next character choice is that Markov is likely going to have a lightning bolt scar across his
Oh
face.
yeah, of course.
Oh,
So
thank you.
for Evelyn's one shot she's running at BlueBoxCon, we're playing 20th level characters, and she was like, "Which class and race do you want to play? Any from Pathfinder available."
Yep.
And I was like, I could be very stupid. I could be very stupid. My initial instinct was like, "Oh, I could play a summoner," and then I was like, "But that's gonna put so much stuff in the initiative if I try and do that. It's gonna bog down combat. It's gonna be really nasty." So I was like, I could play a gunslinger. That sounds like fun. How about a drow gunslinger that was a really big hat?
One of my
I
favorite
mean, you're basically Cad Bane.
characters
I'm Cat
to
Bane.
play
That's kind of what I was going for.
is
He has
A
a shotgun
pugilist.
pistol.
Except
A what? A pugilist?
yeah, you can get a really good pugilist in D&D 5e.
Yeah.
Where you can knock them prone and then basically keep them prone and you get advantage.
Is it like fighter monk or something?
No, it's a fighter.
Oh, you don't even go monk with it.
No, samurai is really good with it because you can get more health every turn and stuff, so you can just keep up the assault.
And you take like Tavern Brawler to deal a D4 every hit or something.
There's some feat that you can take where when you do the punch, you can put them or you can grapple them, and when you grapple them, you can
That's
put them
Tavern
prone.
Brawler, and that also gives you a D4 on your punches rather than 1 damage.
Well, they have a martial archetype now for fighters that's pugilist that makes your fist 2d6 or 1d8.
Oh, so is it samurai or pugilist? those are
Pugilist is
both
the
fighter-
archetype. Sorry, what is it called? There's a word for it because
Well,
it's like
in 5e
two
there's
weapon
only
master.
subclasses. Oh, feats?
Not the feats.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm
fighting
talking?
style.
Fighting style. Yeah.
Ah.
Pugilist is a fighting
Friggin'
style.
5e.
Yes, you are.
I like Pathfinder more now.
Robert.
I actually like Pathfinder more now too.
Yeah.
You are.
You can make your character.
What did he do?
very
What's he doing?
unique.
He was like,
Pistachios.
we're gonna be level 20. I didn't tell everyone yet. You're the only one who knew so far.
Secret.
When you kill the Kraken,
But yes,
you can get
you will
a
be.
snack in it afterwards.
You didn't stop me from saying it, so
It's like that right there.
it's gonna be. Hopefully, it'll be a
Ooh,
good
these
bit.
are-
it also has a name. I've named my one shot.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Would you like to announce it?
It's called Divinity Lost.
Ooh, that's fun. I'm gonna kill a god with my gun.
But you can pull a.
Parry this, filthy casual.
You could pull the quote from James Colt, which is God made every person, but James Colt made everybody equal. Mm-hmm.
That's a good quote.
Mm-hmm.
The man who made the revolver said that?
About his own revolver.
Jeez. I am become death, destroyer of worlds, except way cooler. If he comes out wearing that shirt. Oh, it's in here. No. Quick,
No,
throw
we,
it out.
We can trick him.
We'll hold it out so that as he walks in, it. Oh,
We just have
How
to
did
put
that
we have to put a glyph of.
a glyph of shirting.
Yeah.
A glyph of
the
clothing.
glyph of glittering.
The glyph of glittering, yeah.
Wouldn't that be a horrible curse where you have to wear the same clothes every day? Like you put on other clothes and they just polymorph into the
Oh
clothes. you're
gosh.
cursed.
And they never get clean. They get
It's
dirtier and
stinkers,
dirtier.
yep.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you're not allowed to wear them. In
Terrible.
in Dungeons and Daddies, a great
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
One of them was cursed to never wear pants. He could wear boxers, but he was always pantsless. Just, little curses like that are the best.
I do like curses. Oh, he's back.
He
Taking
went
an
old
awful
school.
long time out there.
He went old school.
Well, that and a couple other things to grab.
Oh, you're getting giveaway. I thought you were grabbing
Giveaway,
evil
giveaway now.
devices
You know,
to do
he's-
evil
he,
with.
he does this thing where he streams and he gets
Isn't it
stuff
everything?
ready for it. And,
Everything is evil.
Everything.
Everything is
Evil.
Oh, Fistman's Treachery of
I
Dragons.
really thought
That's
this
a new
guy
book.
would be down.
Huh?
Fistman's
Yeah.
Treachery of
He
Dragons.
just
It's
keeps
a good book.
grabbing tricks out of his bag of awfulness.
That's a Pathfinder.
It's a very
no,
deep
that's
bag.
Not Pathfinder.
It's a
That's-
very
that's
deep
for-
bag.
It's a bag of holding style bag.
You,
in
you
fact.
say, oh, surely he's got no other way to screw with us.
And then,
It has no depths.
Yeah, because
It
at
is
the end
endless.
of
Tech-
the last,
technically, a bag of
Section, I was
holding
like, oh, this
does
list is
have
so
depth.
dumb.
It's just
we were all
real deep. Because you can put something too. Well, actually, that might be wrong. I think it's just that you can't put something too big; it'll tear the opening. Of the
Yeah,
bag
it
of
has
holding
to be able to
We
fit through the
should've
opening.
killed him when he was with our group. When he was doing all that.
Well, I mean, we could
kill
have.
your son.
But so here's the thing: we could have done that. However, Irda would have been morally against that at the time.
At the time.
Darkness
he wasn't
rises
fully
and
evil
light to
then.
meet it.
I should
cool.
have just done it.
That's a quote from The
Because
Last
I don't
Jedi.
care.
And then the moment that she
A
could have
questionable
done
movie at
something
best.
about it, she was bound by
I'll go try and
rope
get the
and couldn't
atonement
do
spell
anything about it.
And offer you an alignment change.
Oh, that rope is so much fun.
From neutral to lawful.
For you,
neutral.
maybe.
I am lawful neutral.
thought
Oh,
you
am I
were-
true neutral?
No, you're true neutral. Because I want.
Where do I see
At
my
least you
alignment?
told me that.
No, you're lawful neutral.
Oh, I'm neutral good.
Yeah, I knew you were true neutral.
Oh, I thought you were true neutral.
Lawful neutral would be really fun to be because that's what Abadar is.
Yeah. And if I get the
I
atonement
played
spell, I'm
chaotic
like
neutral.
you need to be
That sounds like fun.
That was
you
Millie.
need to follow Abadar's observances. I can give you atonement for your family
I mean,
line.
if I get another feat, my plan was to take
become best boy.
No, there's the one that just like says every day you can
All
do
right, we're
whatever your
coming
god,
back
like,
live.
does
Here
as
we
their
go.
Observance. And you I essentially just say I'll do this thing every day.
All right, welcome back to an action-packed session of Blue Box
Which
Runelords.
two?
Those of you that have been with us for some time know, like most good D&D long-term campaigns, some sessions will be no role play, or I mean, there's never no role play, but just all combat. Role play happens in combat. Some sessions there is no combat at all. That's quite frequent. In fact, if you watched our Greyhawk Awakening session on Tuesday, not only was there no combat, the party actually avoided what could have been a very large combat, literally, with a hill giant,
was a cool
due
moment.
to great role play. And so, but this is a sort of a very high-level mythic-style combat happening with a pervasive enemy of the party that has been here now since, well, he's part of the original party, so he's been here since session 1, but he betrayed the party and has been an enemy for about the last 70 sessions of the campaign.
It was part of the Heroes of Sandpoint.
He gained a mentor that is allied with the Runelords. Now, if you're watching this and you're saying, "Wait a minute, I know that campaign module series, and this is nowhere in that," you would be exactly right.
Yep.
Like, I love pre-prepared content, but it never stays the pre-prepared content because you want to grow it, make it more fun,
Rip out
pick
70 of the pages,
rip out some
throw it away.
pages, add some other stuff. Let the players change it in ways you
There's a
never
window right there,
expect.
just-
And so that's what's been happening here. So today, we've got, hey, greetings and
It's a beautiful day
salutations from
outside.
Snibble
Yes, it is.
new follower.
Spiff.
I like that name. That's a good name. Thank you
morning
as
I
a
built a
first-time
bicycle,
follower.
that's really
And
big. When I
we've
got
got 3 giveaways we're going to do today because we have had such great support today already on the stream. I'm going to give away one right now, which is something you can only get here on Blue Box. We're giving away one of our gorgeous Blue Box mouse pads.
Good mouse pads.
Now, for those of
They're
you that have not seen them in person, these are in high demand. These are really well done mouse pads.
Rare.
Yeah, I mean, they've got like an almost hologram effect to them.
And it's not like it's stuck on.
It's
so to
not
peel
stuck
off.
on there. It's
printed
not.
in.
Yeah, this is printed into the pad. It's a great mouse pad. Every PC works better with
is
one of
really
these.
perfect.
Guaranteed to give you at
Nice
least
smooth
16
surface.
gigs of additional RAM.
Yep.
You'll pick up
And
10 frames per second
It's
on
like
every
putting
first-person
racing stripes on
shooter
your
that you
car.
play.
And it will improve your first-person shooter skills.
Yep.
I know because I play a lot of
actually
Warzone.
adds dots per inch to your mouse.
Yes.
I liked my FPS uprate. All right, so we're going to give this away right now, and then we'll get right back into the combat.
Made from real mice.
Correct. I missed that one. That's much better than what I was saying. Who said that?
Siegelin did.
Oh, well done, Jeff. All right, so let me bring up the Nightbot here.
I hope I'm saying that correct. That seems like the right way to say it. Siegelin.
Yeah, I've always said it that way, but his name is Jeff.
Sieglande.
Sigelonde. All right,
I mean,
so
if we're going French,
It's not French.
add as many vowels and remove them as possible.
Yeah, that was good.
In another campaign, he plays a guy named
Guy
Guy,
Lavelle.
but the name should be pronounced.
No, it should be pronounced Guy.
Okay.
But it's spelled Guille, which
Yeah.
is
Guile.
Peter
will in
lawsuit
French,
coming.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Guillaume is William, Guy is Will.
Yep. If you're going French, add button.
All right, exclamation point mousepad in the chat. We won't take too long on this because we want to get right back into this final
Yes, they
combat
are
for the players.
free-range mice.
And we will also today give away, in honor of a high-level campaign, which I really never intended this campaign to get this high level.
Too bad.
But we have
Thought it'd
dragged
kill
it
us
out.
all.
We've had all kinds of side stories and side
I'll
quests.
drag you to level 20.
Lots of role play, which I give
never
XP for
been
role
level
play.
20 in anything.
So tonight I'm also going to give away this
Okay, that's-
very cool
that's fine.
D20 module called Chaos Rising. This is for
Kayla, it
4 to
was
6 level, 4 to 6 players of
Vixen's
12th level
favorite.
and higher.
Oh, that's perfect for us.
It is, and so it's a really cool module. It's got all the maps and the
Chaos?
monsters broken out in it, all the illustrations.
Vixen's
So
favorite
we'll give
book.
away this. And then for our grand prize
week's
tonight,
arcades.
at the end of the stream, as we are playing our funeral dirge, we will be giving away this young green dragon still in the box.
Ooh, green
dragon.
Yes, mint, brand new
Lovely.
in the box.
Do you mind?
Lovely.
No, please go ahead. That will be our grand prize giveaway tonight.
It's a great
I love
Hey,
that
I will
dragons
be.
have,
Good
like,
to see you as well.
they are
Sam,
visually
good to
different
see
as
you.
well.
Mike, good to see you.
The hooks.
Man, so many. Thanks so much,
Only
everybody,
for
for
Red
being on with
Dragon,
us.
I
I'm
don't
sorry
have
if
the
I
black
missed
one.
any of you earlier.
Really?
Only when I don't have.
It's always tougher to keep up with the chat
Well, you don't need
during
to
But it's so
deadly
cool.
combat.
I love dragons.
Yes, so many things, Mike. So many things.
more fan art?
By the way, on Tuesday night, you're not. Oh, the fan art too. On Tuesday night, I've got, for the first time ever, I've got a giveaway on Tuesday night. I will give away one of the. You talk about things you can only get here. Hold on.
Shut up,
I'm
Pat.
saying something dramatic here. I'll pull up the fan art in a second. I said you can only get some things here. This is something I guarantee you can only get here. This is a Blue Box created monster called the Pale Lord. Started from scratch. illustrated by Frederica Draws.
No, you don't
then,
have it.
Then 3D modeled by Renana Suncio, printed by DM Dingbat Mike, and then painted by Mike Disney. That is the supply chain there.
It's here.
And this
You
is
don't
one
have
of
it,
them.
do
He
you?
does.
And right here, if I can get it up here,
It's
this
so terrifying to look at.
is a pale lord.
Don't I know it?
Hard to get in. Come on, focus, focus.
Thanks, I hate them.
He's got the guts coming out the back.
And apparently we're
the-
heading toward a bunch of them in Greyhawk Awakening.
So
There's
this
a reason
is
your party
this will be
name
given
is
away on
DEA.
Tuesday night. This is painted by the
+3
Mike Disney. All right, there you go.
Yes.
And
wanna
all right, so now fan art.
I haven't seen it up front.
So
or up close.
are they large creatures by size category?
They are right there on the border. They stand. The pale lords stand about 8 feet tall.
Gunk.
Oh,
They'd be great basketball players.
oh, I got some cool fan art here in a second too. All right, so let's go.
Just a few unopened tabs.
I haven't seen it.
All right, so here was the first one. Let me open that. And then
Oh my gosh.
entertain the
hands,
audience, my players, while I prepare this.
Okay.
No, I refuse. You cannot make me entertaining. I'm unconscious.
It was entertaining. Fun facts. Fun fact. Half of Canada's population is below Seattle.
Fun fact: the entire population of the Earth can fit in the square footage of LA, a shoulder to shoulder.
Fun fact. I ate a burrito for lunch.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I ate a corn dog for breakfast.
Awesome.
All right, guys, we're losing it here. Go ahead.
We ran out of fun facts.
I'm trying to think of fun facts now.
All right, just a couple more seconds. Mouse pad in the chat.
Scary.
Mike Disney is incredible. Like
A master
facts.
crafter, an MC, if you will.
It's great seeing them work.
Well, and to be honest, like this was challenging because there's so much fine detail, but it's also very shallow, and so pulling out
It
that
looks
shallow.
so good.
That is just gorgeous. All right, so here we go with
Yo, what's
fan
it?
art number 1. Alcott pulls his signature move in round 1, summon complacency and false security.
And I took that personally.
I feel like
I love that. I love that. All right.
it feels a little personal.
It,
Yeah.
it is a
False
little
security
personal.
especially kind of hurts.
And then this one, Ixon meets Cade's new friend.
MC Disney.
Say hello to my little friend.
I love this. Now, we also
Go little
we
fan,
get great
go
fan
little
art here. A lot of our fan art, of course, Pat Draws is our most prolific fan art guy. But we
Goodness, yeah.
mentioned Sieglin Jeff earlier, and you've seen he does incredible 3-dimensional renders. He does a lot for Friday Night Crusades. He's done some stuff for Runelords as well. Well, he did something. He just finished this morning. And he was messaging me with it earlier, surprised at how quickly the render was coming along. And so
What?
here
Oh,
we have
Cade.
Well, look at me. I look handsome.
Captain Cade Cardinal. And this is the scene. What's glorious about this, you have to actually recognize. So this is from this campaign. And what you have here, let me give you the
He's got
full-
that- he's
Chests
got
that we
the
were
mug.
counting the gold from.
Wait, hang
He's got-
on.
he's got the mug, too?
No. In fact, I'll see if the PCs can guess which scene this is.
I
Let me
mean,
find where I put the file.
Is
Here
it
we go.
one that I have been here for?
Oh yes, this was recent.
Then it would have been on the
Is it
ship
This,
right
while
this
gold
is
was
where they
being counted.
rammed
Right
into the-
before we crashed
Hey,
into
Markov got it.
Yeah.
So this is the scene as Ameko's Revenge is hurtling towards Sandpoint, slamming into the
Oh,
docks.
yes.
Kate is gonna
Yeah, I guess the
running
city
with
in
his
the
mug. Come on, that fan art. Thank
That's
you,
great.
Pat
That's
Ross.
awesome.
Thank you, Siegler
That's
Jeff.
amazing.
The lighting, it's absolutely insane. The town. So you got Disney painted.
Look at that hair. flow.
Kate's quite the
Minis.
handsome
You
one.
got
I know.
you got Dingbat
Huzzah.
printed minis. You got just incredible
It's
talent
best.
here. I'm stalling this.
Stop doing it.
Let's go.
One thing that Evelyn noticed that we didn't do was Wallman did not get his turn last round.
He did not.
He's laying on the ground.
So for him, it's a
it was
full
a-
round action to get back up.
Yeah, so he'd be standing.
But I'm
That's the
standing
idea.
on top of him.
Yes.
Huzzah!
So you fall off.
You fall off.
I fall off.
But he's going before you, Cade.
Hmm?
He's going before you because we won initiative this time.
Well.
All right.
Run away!
The winner of the mouse pad today is. I will be heard.
Hey!
Let's go. Congratulations, sir. And I'll go ahead and start the giveaway for the module now, so we'll have that out of the way later. If you guys want to type exclamation
There it goes.
point
Rolled a
module,
nat 20.
and then we'll do our grand prize when we get ready toward the end. So exclamation point module in the chat for the Chaos Rising adventure for 12th level PCs. Very cool story, cool artwork inside, cool maps, all that. So that will be given away here in a bit as well.
Gotta love a good module.
All right,
I'm cold.
resuming.
Get back in your.
You have won initiative, party.
I lost.
As the Lich floats over, a bolt sticking out of his femur, Irda notes now for the first time that you are, Alcott is laying on the ground. Before we resume the combat, we have something else to do.
Another thing?
Perish.
Die.
Die, you fools.
Alcott,
Uh-oh.
as you lay unconscious,
What in the world?
you have a dream. You see yourself walking in a field of green. Your hands touch tall stalks of wheat. You feel a sting of something on your cheek. Smack it. Insects. And as you look up, you see a figure walking towards you, a couple hundred yards away, coming out of the forest. Clothed in a white shirt, loose-fitting white breeches and sandals. You instantly recognize your father as he walks towards you. And there is some part of your mind that knows that he's dead, but this does not appear a dream to you. He looks so real. His gait, the style of movement. He gives a slight tick of his hair as he walks forward and reminds you so much of what you saw from him as a child. And as he gets closer, he looks up at you. Son, are you all right?
Not particularly, Father.
These are all lies. I've done none of the things that are claimed. And I'm not dead. That's not my body on them. That's why they did what they did to that poor man.
Why? Why tell me these lies? Why?
You are the last of the Devereaux line. They have me held. When you die, I die. When the Devereaux line of men is extinguished, the power the Brothers Seven have been acquiring for 7 generations is given to the Runelords in their quest to return. The greed, the wrath, the gluttony, the lust, it will be unleashed again.
If you are somewhere and alive, then how are you talking to me now? This is an illusion. One I will not give in to.
I'm in a cell. I don't know. I fell asleep. And I found myself walking here with you.
Is there anything I can do in this space with my knowledge of the arcane to determine what's going
Well,
on?
I mean, you're in a dream state, obviously,
Of
but I
course.
mean, you can attempt something if you would like.
I mean, the moment he says he's alive, like, it just kicks into his head that this is some sort of illusion. And knowing illusions, physical interaction, maybe something like that, he'll walk up and try and touch his father's chest and give him a shake.
Yeah, so as you walk over toward him, your hand passes right through his chest. And he reaches toward you, and his hand passes right through as well. We're in a dream, son, or something like a dream.
Then it is my consciousness bringing up lies that it hopes to see.
You see his face kind of... There is no hope for us. We are damned already. His
There is
shoulders
always
slump.
hope. Father, there was hope for Tiberian, sorry. There is hope for me. I have hope in the friends that I have found outside of this troubled family. I will right your wrongs. It is not easy for me to do this, but I must forgive you. You were raised to become the monster you became, to do the things you did. I was lucky enough to have Mother to squirrel me away. Perhaps that's why I am different.
You see a tear forms in the corner of his eye and begins to gently trickle down his cheek. And with that, we'll go back to the combat. All right. Party, you have initiative.
Yes.
What?
And let's start with you.
All right.
Irda.
So, still hasted. Irda is actually going to, now that she can see Alcott, she's going to fly this side of the column down to him, and she's going to do in a similar motion that she did with her brother previously. She's going to get down to Alcott and encircle him with her wings. And she's going to place her hands on his shoulders, and she's going to pump in a healing spell, seeing that he's down, hoping that this is what will help. So she's going to do Cure Serious Wounds.
Yes, please.
3d8. Not great. That's 11 plus 12, so 23 points of healing.
All right, 23 points of healing. As your father reaches out to you and you see that tear fall from his face, you suddenly feel as though you're yanked.
Father! And
you're
Alcott says
pulled
that
back.
out loud as he looks up to you. Ida, are we okay?
And you just see feathers right now, because wings.
All right. That's that.
All right, Markov. Thunk, you see your bolt stick. You hear the flutter of Irda's wings. You peer from behind the pillar. And this is simultaneous action, so you do see, while Ixen gives a glance to Irda as she flutters past, his eyes remain trained on you.
There's not much I can do at this point.
Just teleport away.
As if.
Even if I could, I wouldn't stoop to such an arcane notion.
Yeah. The options are stand next to the golem to try and use it as cover,
Hug the golem.
but then get stabbed by Cade. 'Cause the grappling doesn't keep Cade from attacking, to my knowledge. It just keeps Cade still.
Depends on how he's grappled.
Yeah, if his arms,
the arms are
pinned
grabbed
to
and
his
pinned,
side,
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's risky. All things are risky.
Dive behind the altar?
I could, but most of his magic is probably not lightning bolts. He's probably got other stuff that he doesn't need to see me. I think the best thing is we have the beast in our sights. He's cornered. He's hurt, wounded. Iomade has given me a charge to fight evil, and I will not scurry away like this creature and use his arcane tactics to try and get around.
Alright.
And I'll grab the sword as I run, and I'm going to do a sprint across, not getting within 5 of Cade, to the other column, and using it as cover, trying to conceal myself the best I can, and putting myself on the opposite side of them.
And
So
you're
if he was to
hasted.
turn, he's exposing his back to somebody.
And you're hasted, so...
Yeah, you're hasted, so that's an easy sprint for you. Moving quickly, and as you do that, you see the creature holds out a bony skeletal finger, just sort of tracks you as you're moving along the wall.
Never good.
All right, Kate.
Yep.
Well, Walmond is gonna try to grab Cade.
Well, I'm on top of.
Yeah,
You're not
you have
anymore,
initiative.
He
Yeah,
stood
so-
up.
Arr! Tick-tock! Down goes the rock. Now onto Markov, and I fly off of him.
Walmond
have-
goes before
we
you.
have initiative.
Well, crap.
Yep, I know.
There went
That sucks
my
for
thing.
you. So how does grappling work?
Well, so the way I run
It's
it in my
the
game, first of all, you
CMD.
make a roll to hit, and then there's a roll against the CMD.
Nothing.
Does a 28 hit your armor class?
Should.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then a CMB check?
Uh-huh. No. She makes a CMD check against you, I believe, is
Against-
the way against the grapple.
And that's
Yeah.
strength.
Which is my CMB roll.
Right. Exactly.
So I have a 40.
Oh boy.
And what is your CMD, Cade?
CMD, where do I find it?
It's on your character sheet
29.
right under.
29.
So that definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Wants to like wrap arms
so
around.
let's
the
see
shoulder
here
blades
with
and-
it's 11 differential. And then what was your base to hit roll?
the dice
Uh-huh.
was a 6.
Yeah, so you grappled him. You did not pin his arms, though. So you've got him around the midsection. But Markov is not close to Cade,
Yeah.
is he? I mean,
Yeah.
there's no range.
Cade can't move.
All right, so you feel a
No, he-
crushing grip.
Oh! I can't breathe! Oh! I'm trying to get out. Oh, owie. Oh. Crushing my bones! What?
Nothing.
What?
I feel like if you were not in a compelled state, you would come up with a more creative thing to do than just sort of wriggle around. You'd be trying to throw rum at him. You'd be trying to light
I'll
his
tell
eyes
you
on
what
the fire.
I'm going to do. I can't reach my rum.
All right, so
Can Alcott do something before the turn is over?
he can speak.
Yep. He doesn't need to do that. He reaches up and kisses Irda.
Ah!
Just
Lame.
arm around over the neck, brings her in, and says, "Let's do this."
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, well. Oh, I forgot to ask. With the sprint, I don't have time to do any other thing, right?
Well, it depends. So since you can't do a full round attack, but with that sprint, that wasn't really even a full sprint for you. That was only a 25-foot movement, which you could do 60 feet unhasted. So
Yeah.
25 feet hasted. I'm going to say you can still do something that's not
It's
a full
an
round attack.
Yeah. And I don't have enough time with that amount of distance to load one more bolt. I'll go ahead and cast my last true strike.
No, I would say it. So
Or is that too
that's so. But you could load a bolt in. Yes.
Oh, I'll load a bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you get there to the pillar and you slap another bolt into the crossbow.
And I am trying my best to keep myself. I know this is simultaneous.
Right.
He's got a chance. But if I make it, I'm gonna try my best to use the pillars cover.
Okay. All right. So, whoops. Can you guys hold that still for me for a second there? Thanks. I was using my iPad to hold it up here. As you move, you see
Oh, it's the weight, I think.
familiar.
It is not-
Oh, yeah, it's tilted. I see.
You've seen this spell cast before. These little fiery orange bolts that come out of his finger, but you've never seen this many come out. As they fly out, multiples of these bolts come flying out in a huge cluster of orange. They track with you right around the pillar
reflex on
as you
these.
move behind it and slam into you.
Yep.
Jeeps.
And there's no. This just happens.
Yeah, this just happens.
Yeah.
There is
Magic missile doesn't miss.
Yeah.
nothing to be done.
It's called Magic Missile, not Magic Missile.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Hey,
You know?
hey, forgive her that, everybody. She's not gotten much sleep.
That
was a good
zero sleep, not much.
I'm sure in her condition that would have been funny.
And as he's casting, important detail,
Hurtful.
right? As he's
Just a
casting
little.
this and following me, is he following? Like his face is towards Markov, not towards these two lovebirds over here.
I mean, you know.
Love birds.
Yeah. Or is he
You-
able to?
It's
keep-
not. You're not really closely studying. Like as you're running for your life, you're pulling out your crossbow. You're snapping
Yeah.
a bolt in. I mean, you catch a glance. You all you can see is the flame. It obscures as these missiles come flying out of his face
Fair enough,
or his
John.
finger rather.
Fair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you support my adjudication.
Yeah. I am a lawful character. I can't disagree with the
the law.
law.
I am the law.
All right.
One who plays your god.
Signing off.
You take 28 points of damage
that enough?
as
That's
these.
just enough. Yeah.
Just enough to what?
To bring me down.
Not dead.
So you're also unconscious
He's
now?
not dead yet.
Not dead
Quite
yet.
dead yet.
All right. You collapse in a heap. Your crossbow hits the ground. The bolt scatters out of the cartridge and screeches to a halt here on the edge as the low rumble of Ixen's laughter and he turns, looking down at Irda as she covers Alcott.
Any possibility that we might have noticed that occurring? You said the bolt scattering and
You were kissing on her
crossbow.
wings.
I would.
Not like fully covered.
I mean, no.
Even just
like
the
rapid
sound.
combat. You know, like you hear the blast of the missiles. You do hear Markov. I'll say this: you hear Markov let out like a grunt of pain.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So you know it's not tough to know that
that
he's
clocks.
been hit. Yes, exactly. And now we
Initiative.
go to initiative.
Which Kate is
And
rolling. Oh wait.
No, it back to me because.
All right.
Markov's
Ooh, the
down.
DM has a
Markov's
6.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
you know, whatever.
Get a 6. Roll good.
No, she won't. She'll refuse to do that. Actually, she'll do the opposite of that.
Like Zoink Scoobs.
Zoinks.
Yeah.
That's
Unfortunate.
stinky.
I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
Stinky.
What'd you roll?
Not good enough to beat a
one.
6.
I won. I rolled a 1.
Okay, well, all right.
Just Weathermore.
I could have used 5 more
Kill
of
him.
those. In
Yeah.
fact.
Just kill the thing.
End the fight.
That's what I was trying to do there, but couldn't get far enough.
It's been 3 rounds on your strife. Only 9 to go.
Oh. Very nice.
Just 1 second here. Sorry for the interruption.
It's all my fault. You're right.
All right. And with that, he looks directly down at Irda.
All right.
And
Come at me, you son of a lich.
you see a warping in the air, and you you feel it, like the magical aura that's pouring out now. You have come to recognize this is consistent with spells that are of incredibly high, like more powerful level than you're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
And
Still potentially dispellable? Or are we not going to roll counter spells?
this would definitely not be counterspellable for you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, no, don't necessarily assume that. But hang on, let me pull the spell back up here again. I accidentally closed it.
All that research I
What a
did last
reversal
week
of
gone.
fate. We were
Yeah.
this close. We had them flat-footed. We were just gonna slap them
It-
around.
it
Yeah, if only
Literally-
Cade stayed on our side.
It happens. That's not Kate's fault. That's the dice's fault.
I mean,
And just
Rat dice.
swashbucklers and will saves are not a.
and also
they're not-
swashbucklers with -1 will
If- I
or
would say if-
wisdom.
Well,
If
but it's
Markov
just they're
also
not built
failed-
for
Yeah.
will saves.
Not built for that. What?
If Marco also failed.
Thank you for your patience,
They're
everyone,
reflex.
players and
No,
audience
no,
alike.
They're reflex and fortitude, but mostly reflex.
Mostly reflex. Quick,
Flashy finesse.
flashy finesse. That's right.
Stealthy finesse.
If I die
All the
here,
finesse.
I don't.
Fancy
I
finesse.
don't.
At least I
regret
know
anything.
I'm loved in my eternal house.
I ran. I didn't run away. I ran towards the enemy.
You're right.
Yeah. You didn't run so far away.
Yeah.
You ran right
Where
towards
on
it.
Yeah.
earth?
I like that Chandler has verbally declared that his next character's goal is just to die.
To meet an epic death.
Yeah.
It's if I just,
Which in this campaign, easy.
yeah.
I mean,
I want
it's
to live
around
an
every
epic life.
corner.
Around every corner.
Every corner.
Outside of that, it'll be Tion,
Tion would be really fun.
a cavalier. Yeah.
I mean, I have
Huzzah.
my backup character in the RPG scribe, just ready to go.
but I don't like that I have it ready.
No, I'm not
I know
counting
you
it out
have
yet.
no backups
if
for Cade.
If Irda just pops off again and pulls a Chimera move, then we're fine.
I mean,
What- He's
Everybody-
very.
John's taking a long time to research
I
this.
had the spell. I can't.
everybody's dropping like flies.
Here, let me go to my
The-
history.
the
I'm
Lich
sorry,
has
guys.
got-
I hate breaking immersion like this.
And-
But
The Lich has got to be very hurt.
Got to be.
I can't heal that many people.
They don't have a lot of health.
I'm not saying
At
heal.
once.
If Markov dies, he knew the risk going in.
Yes, but being that like short-handed
All
like,
right.
in this situation is not a
Not
good
good.
thing.
Irda,
Kill the man.
you feel a sudden boiling. It feels like it comes from the inside. I need you to make a will save DC 29,
All right.
That's possible.
and
So
I
you're
will
gonna
disadvantage you on
me,
that.
So I'm gonna use an advantage to cancel that out.
Is there any chance I might know what level the spell is, just out of pure
And
curiosity?
I add.
I mean, you know this is
a save,
above
so I
the
add
level of
+4
spell,
to it.
well above the level of spell you're able to cast.
And this is a save, and as a paladin, I add +4 to it because it's my
Right.
charisma gets added to all my
Right.
saves.
And the will +4 for Berserking Song.
Yeah, which she
yeah,
already has added on
which
board.
is already there. What? That's a 13 plus 24.
Ooh.
I think I made it.
I think you made it.
Okay, all right, so
Nice.
Where's the shield?
Teach
by
John
the
a
way?
lesson.
In my hand.
hang on.
He doesn't do anything.
Well, I mean, I haven't been talking to him.
Oh, spell
I've been-
resistance, John.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, and
I do have
and I have to roll
25
against your
SR.
spell resistance. Yeah, hang on.
You
let me
roll
do that.
at his caster
yeah,
level, so
right?
D20.
Well, it's D20 plus his caster
Plus
level,
his caster
right? Yeah,
level, yep.
and yours is 25,
25.
correct? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have to roll terribly high for that.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
so
not the fanciest.
But
He needs
did
to roll a
pass.
7.
He did pass.
Which, you know.
and I didn't even have to advantage on that one. All right, so
Ouch.
Irda, you feel acid still courses through your blood.
I also have acid resistance. So
Okay, and that
just,
gives you
know,
-5, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so
Love that damage type. Good damage type. A lot of dice.
It's
Good damage
5
type, bad
less.
damage.
you take 18 points of damage, not bad, but you are also
minus
sickened.
5. Is that minus 5?
That's the minus with the
What
-5.
does Sicken do,
Wait,
John?
wait,
All right,
wait,
so-
wait. I might have a thing.
Oh,
I
she
have
might
a
not
thing.
become sick.
If you're sickened, you take a -2 penalty on all attack rolls,
that's fine.
saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks,
It's not a fun one.
and
but
on
it's not
damage.
good.
Yeah, you're basically your blood was on fire, and you still
Yeah.
feel it coursing through your body. It makes you visibly shake.
I can't imagine it feels good.
Yeah, no.
On my turn, I'll have to start making death saving throws, right? Or is that not a thing?
No, that's not a thing. It's just negative. Your Constitution modifier kills you.
Okay, great. So I just am where I am until I stabilize. If
Yeah.
nothing happens
You're not
to
immune
me,
to it.
No. It's
I eventually
it's not,
bleed out?
It's not what you think it is.
Well, no, because you did not take cutting or puncturing
Oh.
damage. You took magical
so
damage.
I just bounce to 0, but I don't.
No, you don't.
No,
bounce
no,
to 0,
you don't.
Stay
no.
negative.
No, you just stay where you are. There's no 5e rule here, so you are at negative what?
2.
You're at
So,
-2.
For
You
example,
remain
I
at
was at
-2.
-6 when Irda healed me. brought me
Either
to
until you
+17.
lay there for a full day or until you receive some external healing.
Great.
Yeah, so a full day will go by. It'll be fine.
Hold on.
Well, he could forget about me.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
sec.
easy.
Where am I?
One sec. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute to find what I'm looking for.
Wonderful.
And I mean, we need every ace in our deck that we have. So,
All right,
Just
so
kill the man.
so
she's checking to see if she has anything that
So that was his
resists. I
turn.
don't believe you have anything that would resist sickening.
no, she doesn't. As
Okay.
as far as
Do
I'm
you?
aware, do you?
I have something that I can do.
Okay, all right. So, well, for now you are sickened, and
Wallman wants to try and fully restrain Cade's arms.
okay. I mean,
Well, Kate
Cade-
gets a chance to.
yeah. Go ahead and roll,
escape,
Cade.
right?
Roll. Yeah. I mean, if Cade can try to whack with the rapier. Cade can try to get to something on his person. Cade can try
You
to
know
get
what
away.
You can.
Oh, yeah,
this
Cade
is,
goes
this is
first.
a real way to get out of grappling. You exhale, and your chest goes in, and you might be able to slip out potentially.
It's also a good way to be suffocated.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
And have no air in you as he holds your lungs.
No.
Well, if I'm thinking of Cade, I'm a little stressed because I can't breathe.
Weird. Stressed. In this situation.
So
The wrong one.
I'm trying to breathe, and I'm like,
Fix it later.
oh my gosh, I can't breathe, and I start flailing my arm with the rapier, trying to hit this thing.
Fair.
Right?
It's got 17
Oh wait, I
AC.
didn't want to roll. Scratch that. Don't want to roll an advantage.
Okay.
13. Well, I rolled pretty good.
It's
Uh,
got 17 AC. It shouldn't be terribly hard for you to
13
beat
plus
that.
11.
no, plus 13,
Oh.
26.
Yeah, that'll do
Yeah,
it.
you hit.
I've got his health and AC over here.
Oh, he's worse than the one we fought in Satan's lair.
Oh dear.
So you're
I just rolled a
Wallop him.
20.
okay. Roll again.
Sorry.
It's fine.
This is supposed to be my bad die.
That's +8.
Plus
Well, yeah,
19.
that's a crit. That's a crit.
Oh man. Wow.
It's fine.
I'm good at
You can take the
You're
hit.
despite the nature of stone of this creature, your blade, magically imbued, begins to puncture the stone.
17. Oh, 30 plus 19.
Yeah, all
That'll
3 are
hit.
hits.
Roll
Wow.
your D100.
19?
Yeah, roll your D100
17 AC.
as Cade crits
It's
a
lower
member
AC,
of his
much
own
higher
party.
HP.
Don't forget, everybody, type exclamation
This
point
is
module in the
wrong.
chat for one of our
He
giveaways.
modified it. It's different.
What a load of barnacles.
What a load of barnacles. That's a Cade saying. What a load of barnacles. Evelyn is so
47.
focused
41.
on her character.
You know, I'm flattered.
41.
That Ix's
41.
target
All right, so go ahead and roll
Fire.
damage
Are
on
you sure you
all
wanna be
3
fired?
hits.
means that he knew I didn't care about saving anybody.
Yeah.
I cared about killing him.
What's the wrong thing?
Well, that's why he targeted you.
Yeah, because he knew Irda would go and save you rather than fight him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All 3 blows, you beat across the neck with the
That's
first
good
2. The good strike you hit right in the center of the face.
Ouchie.
And so you give me your
My
total
stones.
normal
My stones.
damage.
Right in the stones. All of them.
Wait, look. The
I
one
want-
first one rolled 3.
He's got a lot to go around.
But these things don't heal, do they?
Stone golems? They can be healed.
Okay.
15.
They don't heal now.
Total?
Well,
No, you have. I mean, just your base damage alone.
And remember, you're adding
1d8 plus 1 plus.
and you're adding 11 to
4.
each of the hits.
oh,
Okay.
11. That's what I missed.
Yeah, okay.
33 plus that.
33 plus 50, so 88.
15. No. 33 plus 15.
Okay, plus then the last blow.
I
would
didn't
strike.
double anything.
No, I'm talking about the crit. So that when the crit
Oh,
slides
oh,
across
yeah, yeah.
that, so you see a chunk of stone comes out right above the eye socket, and so the total damage is 58.
58 minus 30 because it was 3 hits and he has 10 damage
Right.
resistance, so 28,
Oh.
which is
A tough lad.
tough.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Indeed.
so let's find for sake of our. Technically we should do that on each hit because when
His
you
10
aggregate.
damage resistance is just minus 10 on each of them, right?
Right, but so in other words, if you did.
But he adds 11 to each of his hits, so no matter what, it's going to do at least 10 damage, right?
Right, but if he... No, you're correct.
Yeah.
Yep, all right.
For
so,
Cade specifically,
Yes, for Cade specifically.
If it was a different person, we would have the
Right,
damage
right,
rolled
right. Okay,
separately.
who has not gone so far this round?
I haven't. I don't think.
Markov, you are
Alcott has also not gone.
you are sniffing stone at the moment, my
It
friend.
smells great.
Does it?
Mm,
Are you sure?
well, maybe my nose doesn't work right now. Strangely, all I can smell is burnt iron.
All right, Irda.
As my swift action, I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Okay.
And my mercy that is built into my lay on hands removes sickened.
Oh, great.
Wow, wonderful. Great.
Oh, very nicely done. All right.
Paladins.
Then we can destroy
And
them.
then
Paladins are. I keep forgetting you have the paladin levels.
Paladins are really good.
I
I can see why one of your favorite characters, John, was a paladin. They're very good.
I think my lay on hand. What is my lay?
Right.
Is it
All- pretty much
1d6
all my
or
favorite characters
2d6
are
now?
paladins.
I can't remember.
I need to play a paladin, like a pure paladin.
I tried. I lost the paladinship.
I think it's 1d6
that's-
for every 2 levels of paladin.
Checks
So
out.
it's 2d6 now. Okay. So I heal
Did you
myself
not do
for
what you had to do as a paladin.
6 points of
Ran away
healing
like a
as
little
well.
girl.
6 points of healing.
Yeah, with the lay on hands, and then I
Very
remove
nice.
the sickness, and that's a swift action.
Right.
So that means I can still do something.
Right.
So I'm going to get right up in Nixon's
Bad boy
face.
paladin.
So you fly up, go eye to eye with him.
And I'm going to attack him
Yes! Kill the beast! Hit him with the chair!
with the chair. I don't have one of those, but I do have a shield. And actually, as she flies up, she's gonna grab the shield, real good and tight, and just charge forward, keeping it kind of up, and then she's gonna take her attacks.
All right, roll to hit.
All right.
As you fly up, you see he pulls out a
Then
slender blade as you get close to him.
That,
Thinks he can hurt you, he does.
I threw that out of the dice tray.
Weapons.
That's a 30.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Great.
For the
Like
first
that number.
one, and then second attack. Ugh, I keep throwing them out of the dice tray. Stop that. That's a 37 hit.
That's a hit.
And then on my third one,
Take him down.
To brown.
that is a 36 to hit.
Those are all 3 hits.
You have another hit.
You slam your axe.
Oh, yeah, I'm hasted.
Oh, and you're hasted. You slam your axe in.
Okay, and,
Axe and-
Blow
Ixen.
after blow.
Just axe and Ixen.
and that's a 38 to hit, so they all hit.
Okay.
Just 4 quick hits.
Roll
And-
your damage.
He may or may not have damage resistance up anymore.
2.
She ignores it because of Smite
Yeah,
Evil,
right.
Yep.
Yes.
which is really good.
22 plus 18.
He never had true damage resistant. What he had
He had,
was
like,
stone skin.
Temporary
So-
hit
Right,
points
yeah.
pounded
and,
on top.
and then he had
40.
a separate spell.
62. And that's another 31. So
62 on 31 would be
So
93.
132. Well, it was no 40. Was it 40, 62, and 30, or was
30.
No. She was adding up as she
Oh,
went.
oh, okay,
It's
oh, okay.
93 damage.
it
93 damage.
93 points of damage? Wow! You hammer your axe. Boom! The first time knocks him off balance. You see a chip of rib goes flying out. Boom! You come back across the other side. You slam into his arm. You feel it cut deeply. Bones, the sockets pops out. You come across the third time. You hammer right above where Markov's bolt is, and you see the leg just lop off, and the bone goes to the ground and kind of twitches. As he skitters back, he looks badly damaged from the
with
blows.
accident.
Can I spice it up a little bit?
Yes,
as she
you
does
can.
That?
Yes.
So as she does that last swipe and she sees the legs separate, she kind of brings the shield forward and kind of pushes it out so that he can get the shield can have the full a moment. He needs that moment, you know.
So you
So
give.
like, ah.
All right, good. You actually sensed a bit of trembling frustration in the first 2 blows. So with your final one, and I'll give you the same damage. You slam him with the shield. You hear the voice in your head. Well done, Yeda. Have at you, knave! And he slams in, punches him back.
I like that John's inner paladin is having fun with this fight. And then Alcott.
Are you gonna,
Alcott, what are you gonna do?
hit him?
Alcott is going to look up at Ixen and attempt to do something he tried to do the last time he met him. He's going to quickly rummage through his pack, grab out a bit of meat and a slab of bone and pierce it into it and stab himself a little bit in the hand as he says,
Ouch.
Requirit morta, you will listen to me, Ixen. And he casts Command Undead on him.
Okay.
So it
all right.
requires
So
a will saving throw.
all right, so first of all, he also has spell resistance.
Friggin' cool.
So his spell resistance is at 25.
All right, I will use an advantage.
I will disadvantage you on that.
Of course.
Get 'em.
25 means I need a 13.
Okay.
It's possible.
I roll a 2. That happened last time. I tried
Is
to
it really?
cast Command Undead spell resistance.
Yeah,
It's
so
fine.
you attempt the command, but again, you feel that barrier between you and the mind of Ixen. It feels
And
even
Wooden Bard.
more
Don't forget
steel
the
than
Wooden Bard.
resistance than the last
Wooden
time you
Bard.
saw this creature.
Yes.
All right.
As a s-
Oh, wait.
what?
I will also, noticing that doesn't go off, I'm going to really quickly take a swift action. Yeah, I mean, I have to do this. To say Tempus Brevis and Time Stutter.
Okay.
So I can take a turn to do a
As soon as you do that, the counter spell comes.
It's not a spell, it's a feature. And it doesn't say
Yeah,
that
but-
you cast a spell as
Well,
part
so
of
what? So what do you mean? It's a feat?
it's a feat.
A feat. Can you read it for me?
This ability acts as the time stop spell, except that you gain only 1 round of apparent time. You use this ability once per day, plus 1 additional time every 5
I'm gonna
levels.
say I get what you're saying, and I do typically differentiate between feats and spells.
And it does say associated spell.
Yeah, yeah. So to me, there's no way you're stuttering
Okay.
time without a spell.
Fair.
So clearly, this is just a free spell
Yep.
that you get as a
Yep.
feat here.
Cool.
So he is going to counterspell. He was waiting for this. You did this last time in the combat. Interestingly, he used time stop in the last combat. He did not use that.
So
this time.
he prepared it as a counterspell because it's a 9th level spell.
Did you notice he didn't use it? He was
very happily.
He was sitting on this spell, waiting for it. So what is the?
If he is casting time stop,
Yeah.
he does not have to roll.
Okay.
They clash in midair and then dissipate.
Okay.
Nothing occurs.
You see the motes of arcane energy.
And now it's new initiative. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
The Lich lost.
No,
he
you
won.
won.
You rolled a
I
6.
rolled
You rolled a
a
1. You
1.
can't steal this from us.
Right, John.
All right, here we go.
That was the saddest roll I think I've ever made, and it hurt.
DM has a 3 on the die.
5.
All right, you have initiative.
Kill him. Strike him down in your anger.
And you will rise up stronger.
All right. I mean, you're definitely going first,
All right.
right?
Yeah, I'm totally attacking first. So Irda is going back at it. Another 4 attacks. And
Hat. Still on.
weird.
Yeah.
Just. Oh wait, no. It's I'm on face forward.
Done.
Oh, you're face forward? Is that you've decided?
He
All
said
right.
I'm sniffing coffee.
Number 1.
Oh yeah. All right.
What is that? Okay, that is a 37.
If you have to ask,
Okay.
what is that?
If
on the dice?
anything over a 30 is a hit.
Okay. Sometimes it's just hard to see.
Have you ever thought of keeping a mural?
Plus 1. That is a.
Is it over 30?
It's
Thank
exactly
you,
a
Matt
30.
You have to
Shatters.
say it's a hit.
It's exactly a 30,
You want me to
actually.
be grappled by.
Natural
I think you gotta
20.
And I
Okay.
know he's not affected by critical.
But
so
it's
there's-
still
Right,
It's still
but
double damage.
It's still double damage.
Oh,
the
that's
critical
true.
effect doesn't go through.
Right, that's
Okay.
right.
Which is really cool.
Right.
So
Roll your damage.
let's see if I can
Kate's not-
confirm.
That's essentially a DM's way of saying you can't insta-kill this monster.
And our team.
Right, and depending on the type of creature it is, I mean, I've had some very
And
powerful
that'll
creatures that were
confirm.
instant. Okay.
Isn't he immune to crits?
Yeah, he's
Yes,
immune to
critical
critical.
but I
effect
still
now.
doubled
Yeah,
my
yeah.
damage.
And then one more hit at full
And then
modifier.
one more hit, full modifier. Which,
Yep.
yeah, that's
Absolutely.
exactly, yep, that's a 40. So,
Oh.
okay,
So first one regular, second one regular, third one doubled, second, last one regular.
okay. So that's 18,
I'll get a calculator.
16, so that's
Okay,
34.
I've got you. Just say the numbers of damage. Double whatever's on that.
8 plus 15 is 23. And then the final one,
Yeah, I'm with you on that Goblin
18.
Wars. I get that. It's all a
75.
function of the type of combat that's happening too. So when you get to
75 points
higher
of
levels,
damage.
it's almost impossible to have a simple combat. You get
you
players
add in
that
the
have higher abilities, higher.
Four
It's
damage.
really easy to keep a first through third
that's why
level
it's 15,
campaign
yeah.
super simple. It gets tougher as they
Yeah,
get higher.
it's 75 points of damage.
75. All right. As your blows slam in, you feel a crunch in the sternum. You see those 2 remaining gems on the necklace.
Contingency.
The black one fires with its contingency.
Now. No? Okay.
The black, but as it does so, is Renreb still on? Renreb, are you on?
Oh,
What?
Runreb.
Hopefully Renreb is still with us.
Oh no.
Did he pay for
really?
something?
He didn't pay for it.
Pay for what?
He paid for a full heal for Alcott.
Yeah, for Alcott, but he did not for.
Oh, did he? Did that come through?
Yeah.
Renreb, are you on?
It was the 50 or 5,000
Hopefully,
bits.
if not, I'll message
Whoa.
you so you can see the
Yeah.
impact of this.
Pay for,
So this is part of what was given earlier.
Full ability.
You see the red stone as the black one bursts where Irda had crunched him in the chest. She severed part of the link of the necklace, and you see the third little white stone dribbles out at your feet. As as the black stone dissipates, suddenly Ixen flashes, comes here back to the head of the altar, standing over the corpses of Alcott's body. And
Alcott's body.
Alcott's family's body. Sorry, whoops.
The contingency was Alcott dies.
Oh no.
And
Specifically you.
a leathery, crimson-winged demonic creature appears in the center of the room. Hisses white fangs. It's got a bone scythe in its hands. In fact, I'll show you what it looks like here, although this one I believe lacks the wings. But this is essentially
Lack
my idea
beard.
of what you see here.
Alright.
This creature stands now in the middle where Ixen once was, and Ixen stands atop the altar above Alcott's family.
It's like venom.
Question.
Yes.
Because this is simultaneous action.
Correct.
And this thing has appeared, correct?
Yeah, but he's like, I mean, he's appearing. He won't be doing anything this
All
round.
right.
Like, this
Good to
is
know.
all, I'm kind of giving you a preview. He will have no action this round. He
Okay,
can't be
gotcha.
attacked. This is
Good
all
to
kind of
know.
like
Good to know.
simultaneous
Good to
action.
know. Good to know.
All right.
Did somebody heal the lich?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead.
So Alcott's turn.
Yeah.
Alcott will look at it and can I make like a spellcraft check or something on it to make sure it's like what is it?
The white
what is this
stone
stone?
thing?
Yeah. It was red. It's the red stone.
Oh. Redstone.
Yeah. Go
Or
ahead.
Knowledge
Yeah,
Arcana
yeah,
or
uh-huh.
something, which doesn't
Either
necessarily
or.
matter. It's a really. I'm gonna use advantage.
See if Twitch have
on the
any
roll.
bits to get Markov.
Oh, so many advantages.
Yeah, I just haven't had a good chance to. I mean, you attack 4
Right.
times per
They've
turn.
Yeah.
just been fine with you taking a dirt nap.
No, they're very happy with it. They're very happy.
29.
A 29.
That
They're like, this
Chase it.
jerk deserves
Uh,
some
as you pick it up, you can feel a blending of abjuration, conjuration, evocation, almost trying to push its way into you. Some sort of a restorative effect.
I'll look up at Ixen and give him a wry smile and just crunch it in my hand if I can.
Make
Are
a strength
you strong
check.
enough? Raging song is going. So you do have the additional strength.
It doesn't help much because how long did that weekend last? It's not in effect anymore.
No,
right? 'Cause it was only
that
No,
like
no,
2
no, no, no.
rounds.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
I see it now. Here's Alcott. He gives the right smile. He's like,
I'm making a strength check, which is under my strength.
correct.
I fail.
Oh.
What?
I fail. I roll an 18 on the dice. Ow!
Take this, Ixen!
I
If
forgot.
that doesn't work, I just punch it up against my chest.
Okay. That's really all you had to do.
I know. I just wanted
It's
to have
like
some
you
fun.
feel like you're squeezing an egg. You know, it's like
yeah.
it's like
Squeeze it this
yeah.
way, not this
it's not
way.
going anywhere. After the wry smile drops away, you kind of cast a sidelong glance to make sure nobody's looking. You smash it
Figured I
against your
didn't
chest.
see it.
As this happens, you feel all of your spells and abilities are restored.
Health? As well?
Everything, like it's all restored. This was something Ixen had in store for himself. But Irda's, even though it didn't do a critical damage, it did sever part of the necklace. And so when that black one fired off, this one rolled out on the ground.
Can I still cast a spell this round?
No, you lost that when you spent all that time doing this. So
Really?
yes,
Really?
really, there's got to be a real consequence for that.
Fair.
All right, so who hasn't gone yet this round?
Me.
Drool, you want to role play it? It's fine. I've got more of this paper. I can replace it.
Does he have a dream sequence?
No, there's no illusions for me. I'll think on what Markov may experience in near death.
Iomade comes and slaps you a couple times, like, get up!
Unfortunately, yeah, no rescue forthcoming from Iomade.
No, the Sea of Twitch has decided that this jerk deserves a nap.
All right, so everyone else is gone, correct?
Yay.
All right,
Kate has not.
Kate, go ahead.
Alright. Still in the ground.
Wallman still
Get
got
off
you.
me, you blasted barnacle!
It's a
And so,
very cozy moment.
all I have is me rapier, so I whack at him again!
All right,
I
roll.
can breathe, you blasted fool! Alright.
It seems like you can still breathe. You're talking, Kate.
Billy!
Only 7 more rounds on that
Oh, does
drive.
the Lich seem to still be just
We're
as
making
sharp as
progress.
before the teleport?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
I had his full restore.
His leg is dangling. His ribs are crushed. He looks clearly whatever fired was a
Like save me.
nigh unto
I
death.
know what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do.
What are you gonna
Okay, so I
I'm
just
going
rolled
to
a
do this.
13 plus 17, 30.
do? Oh, okay.
That's a hit.
Swift action.
I like it.
Gonna chuck somebody.
You only have to get over 17.
Oh, hit.
Okay.
Maybe not. He's
Miss.
Okay.
Be mean about that.
You keep driving your magical blade in. Roll your damage.
With haste.
Oh yeah.
And still get all your attacks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. Then I'm not worried about
Thank you,
I've been
mad
flying back and
chatters.
forth across the room every time
it.
he's
True.
gone.
Yeah, very true.
I'm just like.
Yeah. Fee fi fo fum. I'm the one who kills you, bum.
27.
On 2 separate attacks, so
It's
5.
17 AC.
No, those were the,
Or
that was the
27
damage.
on 2 different attacks,
so 5 points.
7 damage.
I thought it was. Oh, you're 10.
Minus
yeah,
10
yeah,
here, yeah.
Getting your 11 and your 10 confused. Okay, so.
Nice.
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 Great.
All right.
Initiative?
Well, Ixon hasn't gone.
Oh.
Ixon, staggered, ragged, bits of bone. Suddenly, the mockery has evaporated from his eyes. As he floats above the altar, you see he attempts to begin casting a spell. I'm going to make a concentration check here.
Yeah.
And I will roll this with advantage. He took massive damage.
I will use a disadvantage on you.
You started to say it before I rolled. All right.
Well played.
You see he stumbles from the amount of damage that he took. The spell, he's having trouble concentrating on it. He's going to get no spell off this round. It's going to be initiative.
All right.
Still me.
You,
I succeeded.
come on, do it.
Hey!
What do you got?
Got a 6.
Woohoo!
You got a 6.
Gonna.
All right.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
you see
Bounce back is real.
Hashtag comeback.
Let me
you
out.
see
Got the shake.
Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years.
you see the demon stands here betwixt.
Yes.
What are you doing, Irda?
All right. As soon as that demon appears, who's my evil? Right on him, because I can do it twice a day
Right.
So he's been smoked too. So boom, she'll say, you foul thing, go back to the hells you came from. And then she'll then.
Can I make a tactical shout? Like start the round when I notice her doing that?
Well, I know what you're. Let's go ahead and.
You give me 2 seconds, I'll say it.
No, that's I'm thinking, but like she's doing things instantaneously as well. It's a swift action on the smite. The 2 seconds, then she Go ahead.
Get Ixon! I've got the demon!
All right. And so Irda will fly hasted across the room towards Ixon to wail on him again.
As you fly, the demon flies to intercept you, and so it steps into your path. You can take a full attack on it.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
you only move 5 feet, but it's not. It's purposefully intercepting you from your flight toward Ixon.
Okay.
Where's my shorter little?
Could you push past?
Can I try to push past it?
Yes. Then you'll provoke attack of opportunity
am
for
fine
this
with
creature.
that.
Okay.
My AC for him is a 30. It's minus the 32. 30.
Yep, that's what you told me.
I love aerial combat.
It's only for
It's
undead.
so fun.
30.
Oh, that fight between the giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, 32.
We had an aerial fight with giants.
That's pretty cool.
That was a necromantic stone giant.
It was-
All right.
Whose book you
It
may have
was-
seen in my pocket.
It was me versus
Nice.
2 giants by myself for several rounds.
like 5 rounds.
Because everyone else was running
We
away.
were afraid. Very afraid. Turns out fear is a good spell.
That is a nat 20 on the die.
All right.
And I'm going to roll with advantage
Can
here.
I disadvantage you?
Only she can disadvantage
And
me.
I am out of advantages, so.
Oh, ha!
Not my girlfriend!
After only 2 kisses.
I mean, did you
39.
hear that?
Yep.
That'll hit, yeah.
Yep,
that's a confirm.
As you move past, the bone scythe rakes out towards you. And I will roll my
it's all right.
percentile dice.
Alright.
It all just depends on the percentile dice.
Percentile.
Percentile.
I mean, you've already blinded me in one eye, so what else?
Decapitated Irda.
82.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Let's get that other eye.
No.
Don't say that.
Ouch.
Um,
Does true seeing still work if I'm completely blinded?
It's true seeing. Goes beyond sight.
Use your shield.
Give me
as
sight
you
beyond
fly
sight.
past, the blade rakes up towards your face.
Oh,
Of course.
Oh boy.
You hear the shield.
Of course.
Watch out for that one, Ida!
Bro, I only have one eye.
Slash. Level 12.
Justice is blind.
Shouldn't be that bad.
Cool, I'm Justice.
Yeah, apparently.
They call me Justice. What's up? My name's Justice.
I knew a guy named Justice Bell.
Really? What a cool name.
I know, right?
I know a girl named Serenity.
Wow.
It's my wife.
Yeah.
Who is currently...
Oh, that's worse than I thought.
Yeah, well, it was bound to happen at some point.
You lost your teeth.
Rude.
Yeah, I had the number wrong. So it did, as it flashed, it didn't hit. It came past your head as you spun past. It struck you in the abdomen. It slices right across your abdomen as you fly past, nicking a wing. No damage to the wing. It spills open your guts.
Ooh.
You literally, as you're
I'm gonna
flying,
die.
you
Oh.
see entrails start stringing out
Ew.
from your stomach.
So,
It's like
And okay,
Not-
so it's not instantaneous death, but it is death in 10 rounds.
DM,
And yes,
major fate chip.
and do they work in the planar pocket?
No, that'd be
Of course
so
they do.
mean.
Of course they do. All right. Oh, all right. So
You haven't gotten to experience this yet.
I was about to see just like strung up entrails like a party.
there. So we have. If you're heck, you could have been watching
die now.
Blue Box for quite some time and
At
not
this
seen
point,
these.
yeah.
Fate chips are one of the ecosystem balance that I use the DM. They can only be given by the DM. There are minor and major versions of them that can do different things. They can be given for extraordinary combat feats, but they are typically given for extraordinary role play, and oftentimes a combination of extraordinary role play and extraordinary combat happening simultaneously. Irda received this fate chip. Evelyn received this fate chip, what, 6-8 months ago?
I think it was the last time we were fighting Ixen.
Was
She
it?
rolled
It
two
was-
nat 20s
Yeah,
and a
it-
D100.
yeah,
afterwards
that- yeah,
on the
that's right, that's
100,
exactly right.
And then did some awesome
So
roleplay
she
follow-up, if I
has
remember.
had this
Or was it her
all
flying
this
up and
time.
Flying up, yeah.
down?
So it is, you have felt this
worship
gentle
for that.
touch of fate before, whether it is the kindness of Serenray, whether it is the ephemeral threads of fate tightening themselves as you fly past. For a brief moment, you saw a vision of your own entrails spilling out. It was just a phantasm of the mind, and you fly past the creature. You do take still the base damage.
Okay.
Better than guts.
Your side is sliced. It's not bad. You take 32 points of damage as your side is sliced.
Ouch.
But you still have that wicked memory of your entrails tangled around your feet as you fly past.
Ixen, your mind tricks will not hinder me from getting you today.
All right. And
No.
An attack.
I will still give you one attack with all that movement. You're in flight.
But I'm hasted.
And you're hasted, but you got hit on the way past. You had to adjust. I'm not going to give you, because that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet of movement, plus an attack of opportunity in the midst. I would not normally give you any attacks. With flight. I think you get 2 attacks. You
Right,
take
2
2
attacks.
attacks. I think that's fair. With
Okay.
the flight and
Since
the
I-
haste.
and since I
yeah.
hasted.
Now,
Okay.
is that first modifier, second modifier, or first and then hasted attack?
No, I'm giving the second and first and third modifier. We'll take away the middle attack.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Doesn't seem
Oh,
bad.
thank you, people. That I will use both of those right now for these attacks. So, first one. That is that's gonna hit. And then the second one. And that will also hit.
Roll your damage.
It was a 4 and 3. So that's
It was a
40. Oh, full amount. 23 points of damage plus 23 points of damage. 46 points of
46
damage.
points of damage.
Is the beast dead?
Tell me what it looks like, Irda.
Maybe?
Oh, so close. Contingency.
Irda. The choice is yours.
Eh?
Tell me what it looks like.
Yes! You mess with my family, and now you mess with others.
Tell him, Irda! Tell him!
You will fall this day. I promised you, Ixen, I would not let your evil survive. And today is the day it ends. And just takes his head clean off his body.
As you do this, you see a fear in those glowing eyes for one moment. He tries to hold up a bony hand as though to stay you with words. You slice through that as well. You take the arm off, then take the neck off. All the bones scatter, and the lich flies to the ground. A green mist surrounding him. Suddenly, Cade, you come to your senses. You can't believe you've done this. And the moment you do this, you realize you've been stabbing the golem. The demon vanishes the moment Ixen dies, and there is then just the eerie stillness in the room.
Ira, you did it! Markov!
Markov! And Irda will fly.
Woman, let me go. Let me.
Irda will immediately.
Woman
me
just
go, let me
Woman
go.
lets you go.
Irda will immediately fly to Markov, and she's going to cast Cure Serious Wounds.
Alcott will also run over to Markov and like slide on the ground and.
So 1, 2,
Lift my hand up.
3.
Are you gonna give me a kiss?
Oh, it was magic. I know what it feels like to get hit by magic.
Ooh, that's
like
good.
that.
That's good. 6, 11.
When I wake up, are you gonna give me a
14.
kiss?
Yes.
Okay, good.
26 points of healing.
26.
Great. Oh. Ira. Thank you.
Of course.
Is it dead?
I think so.
It's dead.
Good. I'm not dead. Like I
Yeah.
out. I just.
Yeah.
Just. Oh, and I regained because raging.
Alcott can't just help. Tears are falling down his face. And he like gets up, kind of stumbles. All of the adrenaline that's been rushing through his body just hits like a wall. Stands up, goes to the door, and leans out to check and see if the stairs have fallen back down or not.
As you look out, you actually see the stairs are grinding, and you see the flap of leathery wings going up the stairs.
Of the
Little imp.
The little imp. Can I cast a spell on it?
Let's roll initiative.
Do
You weren't looking
you're
for
still
him.
wasted.
You didn't expect to see him.
For
You
three
just
more.
kind of catch a
Not
glimpse.
3 more.
What'd you get?
I got a 3.
Yes, you can.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
I'm going to. Yeah. So okay, I'll try and do something then. I will use one of my meta magic masteries that I just got one back of, and I'm going to take really quickly. My hands like, poof, and I cast Resilient Sphere around him. But what do I say to cast it? Why do I never find this spell every time I want?
It's something Globus.
Resilient Sphere. Defendo Globus. As I
Aha!
slam these two halves of the sphere in front of him, or around him. I'm going to make it. I'm going to downcast it to like 3. So it's only a 3-foot wide diameter sphere, but that should easily fit him, right? I'm going to obviously
he's
make it
not
big enough
large,
to fit him. And that is a swift action to cast.
All right, and he's
So
got
he
a
has to make
reflex
a-
save, which is what?
Let me double check that it's reflex. That does sound right.
It is.
though.
I'm looking at it.
21.
With advantage, that's a nat 20 on the die.
Okay.
The creature, as your two halves form, it turns sideways and slips through the magic. Clearly
So
familiar with magic.
That was my swift action for that turn. Noticing that that's not going to work, I just give up on that possibility, and I take the regular things that I use to cast lightning bolt.
And I'm sorry, I missed this earlier. How did you do the Resilient Sphere as a swift action?
So as a universal wizard, I can apply meta magics without preparing
right,
them.
right.
So I just,
Okay.
whoop, just really quickened it as I was casting, and then I take some wool, run it across a rod of crystal,
Nick.
jolt it forward, and say Velox, and I cast lightning bolt in his direction, which is another reflex save, DC 20 this time for half damage. I need a lot of D6.
Yeah, he
How
half
many?
damage, but it's
10, so if
probably
you can
not
give me
going to
6.
matter.
Mini dice.
And this one and this one.
Killing the bane of my family.
Ooh.
Not terrible. 10. 24? 20. Oh, wait, is that a 6?
It doesn't matter. Your lightning bolt flashes up the stairs. You see the creature briefly electrified, but then what falls to the ground is just a puff of yellow feathers.
Serves you right.
That's right.
Is there more for us to worry about?
I got the imp.
Okay.
Okay, I look at.
There could potentially be more worries. The stairs are opening.
I look at Wallman. I look at his head. Oh. Did I do that? Do I see like bits of rock around?
Yeah, you do. You see bits of
I
rock.
pick it up and I try to pat it back in.
Like a kid whose sandcastle has begun to broke.
And I fill in his
break.
hole in the head. Can I use Presti to make it work?
No.
I try.
Okay, you attempt, and you kind of pat it. The golem just stares at you impassively, and like a child trying to, fix a broken toy. The rocks just fall back out on the ground.
I'm so sorry. Okay, I use my little mage hand.
For the first sign of movement, you see the head just kind of goes down and looks at the
then
bits
I
of
use
its
the
own.
hand to put a patch on it.
So,
and hold the rocks
as
in
all of this
place.
randomness is occurring, I give him a command to come and guard the door. So I imagine like that hand comes up and he just turns away.
I'm going to also very quickly while everything's going on, since everybody is relatively in range of me, I'm going to do a channel positive energy, which is a 30-foot radius heal.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
So that'll be everybody.
Which I don't need. I appreciate.
Well, you feel it, and it's nice. So there is that.
Do you instruct him to close the doors or just stand by them?
Oh, thank you.
I'll have him stand on the other side of them, and if he sees anything, I'm actually gonna have him at the base of the stairs. If he
Okay.
sees anything coming down,
Yeah,
to stomp
he's-
hard 3 times.
So who does it target? The positive energy?
All of us.
Everyone.
Oh, even neutral alliance.
Yeah,
Yeah, party
it's
members.
anybody that is friendly to
Okay.
me. And that would be 7 points of healing for everyone.
Okay, I'll take it.
Feel more of Seren Ray's healing.
It's not a lot, but it's a little.
The smell of ozone, burnt flesh,
I'm gonna drop my rage.
copper stench of blood
Done.
on cobbles, and just the slow moaning drone of the wind.
Alcott slumps up against one of the columns. It's a lich down, but not dead.
No, not dead at all. You can hear like an audible. It's just Markov stretches. Unless you know where his phylactery is, there's no chance that he's gone for good.
We know that Ixen had a lair where he learned from his master. I scryed on him there at one point, but I don't particularly remember seeing anything. Do I remember seeing anything that looked particularly powerful in that scry sitting on? Because I remember I saw him on a desk, like he was messing with. Some
Yeah, and it was a
Weirda's
brief. It was a
rings.
brief vision because your scrying was
I
detected.
think I wrote down the word doll. Did anything seem like it might have been a phylactery there in that scry?
No, I mean, in that brief vision that you had, the area that you had to look at, I mean, it would be tough to identify
Yeah.
necessarily, but nothing really stood out to you as
Okay.
So
likely
Did the skeleton disappear, or was that really his family?
No,
or was that an
no,
illusion?
the bodies are all still there.
Oh.
Question. I have a theory, and I'm willing to make a monster knowledge roll or just say I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But based on maybe Markov's cursory knowledge of liches and his readings, the soul of the lich returns to the phylactery, or so it's believed. So I'm wondering, out loud, if a find quarry spell would still affect it like a normal spell, or like a normal person, because it's looking for
Where they are.
where they are.
You are uncertain, and you are also uncertain as to what the effect is of if the phylactery is not in this planar pocket.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Oh, if
find
he
it at
could
all.
even return.
You don't know.
Oh, could I actually
'cause
make
his soul
a
can't
check
tra-
on that?
What's that?
Like, could I make an Arcana check on that of some sort? Or maybe-
Yeah, it would be very obscure, but go
Wouldn't
ahead.
that be knowledge planes though? Like,
Is that
I would,
chest
I would,
still there?
I would still call that.
I wonder if I have planar knowledge.
Yeah, the chest is still there.
I
And
do.
the
I have a
gold
couple
is
ranks in
real?
planar knowledge.
What's that? No, I think this would still be a.
Okay.
This is really it's.
It is.
I still think it makes
Random obscure
I say let's do
knowledge.
both. Make both rolls and tell me what your results on both are.
I'll use advantage on both because why not? My first roll will be the Arcana knowledge,
Okay.
just the magic behind liches in general.
That's
So
what,
37
37?
Okay, 37. All right.
on that. And then for the planar knowledge, in terms of is he able to translocate between planes as a soul, is a 35.
As you sort of
Oh, sorry, it is. No.
No, you're right.
you scratch
No, that would have been 37.
the mostly bare
25.
side of your head. 25.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
12 plus 13
All right.
is-
You scratch the side of your once again recently burned head.
Thanks for pointing it out. Still gorgeous.
A little bit of charred flesh
We
comes
get it.
off on your fingernail. You have enough reason to suspect this is potentially problematic, but as to whether or not it is preventative, you can't be sure.
Yeah, maybe someone could help him out or something like that.
I mean, Markov will wonder aloud, not needing it to be affirmed, just an open theory. It could be possible that his soul is trapped here, and that it could be retrieved, or
Right.
perhaps that the Lich, since its soul could not return to the phylactery, its soul then goes to the Hells, as most certainly where the creature once known as Ixen would go. It's all theory. I don't
Right.
know, but if its phylactery is in this plane, it's worth me meditating on it. I think we all deserve a few minutes to breathe, even through this foul air. And I'll pull out from my bag a little tiny jar of smelling salts.
Meant to wake up people you punch to pass out.
Yeah, literally for interrogation purposes, just to. Okay, I'm back in my wits, and I will take some time to sit on the ground, pulling out that little leaf, and into a little bowl or a little tiny cup of water to find quarry. Now on a creature that I am aware of, to see if I can sense if it is still in this plane. I don't know if it can find its soul if it's in a phylactery, but it's still worth it.
Right.
I think.
While he's doing that, Alcott is going to stand up and walk toward Cade and just embrace you in a big hug. Sorry about Roland. Seemed you were a bit out of your wits.
Oh, yeah. A little out of my mind, I guess. I'm sorry that I took a chunk out of his head.
It's fine. It doesn't seem to.
I tried to
upset him.
patch him, but didn't work.
I wanted to say genuinely, Cade, thank you. I do not believe we would have made it to the other side of this without you and your expertise.
I agree.
That was quite cunning, what you did. Deserving of a good
Yeah,
story,
yeah.
it is.
Oh, a story to tell.
See,
I
the-
will tell.
Gravest problem of Ixen is he vastly underestimated Cade.
One thing you should never
Thinks
do.
I'm a dude.
If I've learned anything, Cade, I will never underestimate you.
Hey.
I said a moment to meditate. How am
Thank
I
you,
supposed
sir.
to meditate with this noise?
with us complimenting Cade, that's noise.
I have a lot of goodwill towards you all right now, and I do not want it to be ruined.
All right.
Just a
Oh,
moment.
Markov, that was
Get
almost
Markov.
nice.
Okay, were you opening the chest?
Oh,
or-
I'm opening the chest to look in. Oh,
Last
wait.
time we opened the chest, bad things happened.
Check for trap.
Wait.
Don't just give me 6 seconds before you open anything.
I'm like, hurry.
And I did hug him, so I do see him going for it. I will just grab him and try and hold him back.
I will cast Find
Find
Quarry,
Okay.
and if you
Go
want, I
ahead.
can hand you and you can read it word
Yeah,
for word.
I've read it before, but
It's
I've
got
forgotten.
no saving throws or
Right,
spell
right.
resistances.
Right.
So it just happens.
Because it has to do with like detecting direction. It's not like
5 miles.
Well, and the location.
Okay, Inquisitor, you have no rolls to make. As Markov concentrates, you see there's a look of consternation on his face. His brows draw down. You see his eyes go wide. And that's where we'll end tonight. All right. Thank
We
you very
won,
much,
though.
everyone.
Did.
Huzzah.
Bravo, bravo. That was dicey there a couple
We didn't
times. That really
God,
was.
but the damage, I love that you don't look at our HP. It is so fun for me because But boy, am I so glad you didn't roll worse than you did on damage against us.
I think honestly, if I were to go back, I made a tactical mistake with Ixon that he would not have made. He would have not been distracted by Markov. He would have remained focused on Irda, or
outright killed me.
Right. Well, he had a purpose for what he was trying to do with you.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
But Irda, he
That
would
was
have
actually
known
my hope.
as the principal threat, and he should have stayed engaged with her.
But
I
he's
realized
also,
what I did.
Like, really big hubris.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Big hubris.
That kind of all flashed through my mind. I decided to make it a roll. I did a roll to see who you two were going to.
No, I'm just gonna say, what I'm hearing is my mistake was thinking Markov was a threat.
I like it though because he brought it down to just him and Irda at one point.
Yeah,
And I think that he kind of liked that.
yeah. That's right. That's right.
Totally tracks for him,
Yes.
though.
Okay, here we go. We're rolling for the, you got just a few seconds here, exclamation point module in the chat. And then we've got our grand prize giveaway, which is this still in the box young green dragon. This guy is super cool. And the module, fitting for a high level game, is the, here it is, Chaos Rising 12th level module from Sword and Sorcery. Really cool module, so type that in there, and I'll pull up the winner right now.
The video.
Oh.
It's small for anyone else.
I don't know why some people are...
I think there's just a weird Twitch app
That's-
problem.
yeah,
that
that's
caused
a
that
you
to occur.
problem.
It's a me issue. Sounds like a personal problem.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
I'm
And the
giving
winner is... Art of Mike Disney! Congratulations, Mike!
Yes, module
Also
to
one
Art
of
of
our
Mike Disney.
sponsors.
He will certainly enjoy that.
Yeah, so this will be fun for Mike, and we'll get that out to Mike. I've got all your addressing information. And now it is time for our grand prize giveaway, this green dragon. Now remember, here at Blue Box, we do this in the fashion of... rolling off, so it'll be a D20
Is it roll
for.
off?
So if you see your name pop up, don't get too terribly excited
not
initially.
the roll off.
There will be some additional rolls that will need to be made. Thank you again to the Mad Chatters. Pat draws never win. That's not true, Pat. You
You
won a
have
few
one
weeks
now.
ago.
You literally
can't
won
keep
last
saying that.
session. What are you talking
Maybe that's like his good luck mantra now.
Yeah,
I never win.
Exactly. All right. So now it's going to be in the
What is
chat.
the whole thing of like bring about in the world what you want to see? It's the
Manifestation.
It's the opposite of manifestation.
Right. All right. Exclamation
He's
point
tempting
dragon
fate.
in the
He's-
chat.
He's trying to psych out.
Fate.
It's like catchphrase.
Karma.
Never win.
I never
Hashtag never win.
Hashtag never win.
Hashtag never win.
It's really bad for a person that owns a
All right.
shake
Exclamation
shop
point
and
dragon in
runs
the
a
chat,
cycle
please.
gym.
And while we're doing that, let's go around and talk about why you should be Stream MVP. So let's start with you today, Cade. Why should you be Stream MVP?
Huzzah! I should be stream MVP. Whoopsie. Because I think I lost my voice there.
No, you
because I'm Cade.
That's why.
And don't forget it.
I thought you were gonna say I should be Cade because I'm a stream MVP.
Well, you know, I had to turn against me people, and that's always never fun. But I did.
Always never.
I did. I turned against them, and I tried to, I stabbed him, and then I got grappled by Wallmans,
Mhm.
and I whacked a thing out of his skull.
You actually did a lot of damage to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I, let's see, tried to patch him,
Mm-hmm.
and I was done. But other than that, run for votes.
Cannot promise.
No,
Do
and
not fall for
I
it.
will say, like, the attempt to patch at the end, that was one of the most endearing role-play
Yeah.
moments I've seen in a while. I love
Lovely.
that.
Very Cade.
Irda, why should you be Stream MVP?
Well, Irda should be stream MVP because she's awesome. No,
That's
but,
why.
But no, she should be stream MVP for the healing of Alcott, being all protective of him with her wings, and doing so much damage to Ixen,
Golly.
all the damage to Ixen, and killing him for now. In the way that she promised that she would do, and she is one to keep her promises. And so yeah, I think that's really it. There's a lot of fighting today.
There's a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I could have
then.
killed Ixin if I wasn't turned.
And then the healing of Markov and the healing of everyone after the fight was over. So yeah.
Yeah. Well done. And that was an important point too. Like if Markov would have failed that save as well, I think the party
No,
dies.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that was
that-
actually
yeah.
a game changer. Was you succeeding on that roll.
All right. So weaponized eyes, are you in?
Against us, it would have been over. Like
Yeah.
no question.
Weaponized eyes. You've got weaponized eyes.
weaponized eyes.
Fairly new follower, followed since February 22nd, and hopefully
That's a
they are
really
in.
fun spell. Symbol of Strife.
Yeah. All right. Great. All right. So you will be
I like
rolled
that.
for by Cade. Irda,
By
you are
Irda.
rolling for Terran Wanderer, a brand new follower as of today. Terran
Happy to
Wanderer,
roll
are
for
you
you.
still with us?
It's okay that I live overseas. Absolutely. You
Yeah.
could live in.
We do mail overseas.
We do. We
You could
do.
live in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
It's,
we will get
it's
it
part
to
of the
you.
way we.
Because we're cool,
Yeah.
that's why.
Caravan.
Via
Don't forget
camel
that.
caravan.
Kate
and
loves
pigeon.
going overseas.
That's right. I'll get in
African
my
or
ship
European?
and bring it to you.
And Terran is in chat.
Aye.
Yes, I
indeed.
see that.
Then I will use the die I was rolling all my numbers with today.
My numbers.
We,
that came
we
out really
always love our
Irish.
Pat Draws artwork, but I'm
That's
absolutely
alright.
memorized by Jeff's
I'm very good with that.
Captain Cade
do look at this
outside of Sandpoint as the ship slams into the docks.
It's a
That is
good
just
picture.
fantastic.
I love the distress you convert.
Yeah,
visuals into.
exactly.
What was that?
What does my ship do?
No, it's like it's more to me. It looks more like a. Oh crap!
Oh,
I've
crap.
done it again.
You're right. It is an crap, which Kate says a lot.
Ah, crap.
All right, so here we go. You what? Christ? Me Christ?
You alright?
All right. Alcott, why should you be stream MVP?
Alcott should be stream MVP for
This is a cotton-headed name, I guess.
being a cotton-headed ending.
Aw.
Goodness. He got unstunned by Abadar.
Yep.
Got some direct connection there, and then prepared to save the party, but was knocked out via magic, and then had that role play between him and his father. And I forget when it happened. There was a point earlier where Alcott said verbally that he forgave his father, but this is the first time he was able to say it visually to his face, whether it was actually his dad or not. And what is going on there is yet to be seen, but you know, it certainly takes a good bit of emotional strength to do that in that
Yeah.
moment, especially with what was just going on outside.
Indeed.
And then waking up and kissing Irda again, because if we're gonna die, why not? And then I think, yeah, that was. I mean, he tried to time stutter. He tried to do some things, and that was the first time Alcott learned that can be dispelled, that can be countered. That's a little bit of game changer for him, but it did take time stop out of
That's right.
his cards, which is huge. So yeah, that's why Alcott should be streaming.
And don't forget, you destroyed the imp.
And destroyed the imp. You're right. And for killing him.
and it was yes, and it was pointed out by Jeff that you were also the sort of arcane punching bag, and if you had not occupied those spells, they would have hit somebody
Oh,
else.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But just to be clear, you're saying that guy should be stream MVP?
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, totally.
Laying down on the job.
You're welcome.
Markov.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, Markov should be considered for stream MVP because of his sanctum-like mind that pushed away the evil to make him loyal to the group. Because I do agree, if he had joined
awesome.
the evil side,
Just feels
I
right.
do believe that would have resulted in a
He died in the last fight with
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was really dicey.
Yeah. So his
Dicey.
Yeah.
'Cause it's D&D.
his faith that served him as a bastion to keep him on the loyal side, the good side, and then just fighting his heart out, despite not having the apparent godlike abilities of Irda or Alcott, continuing to work his way through and
I mean, running straight at a lich is.
deal a fair
That's
amount of
quite
damage.
something.
Yeah, just being basically a person running towards evil.
I love that visual of him like sprinting hasted, crossbow trying to clack
up
that
against the
bolt in
column.
Yeah.
as these orange glowing
Falling
missiles
up.
come falling around.
He he knew in that moment if this is where he dies, he's not going to run
But
away.
he
from
was the
evil.
proper distraction that was required.
Yes,
for victory.
I made John slip up by making
A
did.
Queen's
threat.
Gambit.
You
it
did.
Was.
That's right. It was. All right. So you're rolling for Chris Irda, and then
I am.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. And then Markov, you are rolling for 40K AJ. 40K AJ, another newer follower since 227. Also sub. So 40K AJ, are you still here with us? You must be present to win.
Is that a new person?
Yeah, new person. Followed on the 27th.
And it's you
Yay!
got 40K.
Awesome.
A 40K person for Chandler.
Yeah, I do.
How
Yeah.
perfect.
All right, so here we go. Poll is up now, almost.
And pull this up.
Starting. There
Poll
it
is
goes.
up now for Stream MVP. So upper right-hand corner of your Twitch, you can pick which one of these players are Stream MVP. They get 2,500 experience points for being named Stream MVP. And let's start with you, Kate. Tell us who you're rolling for and make your roll.
I am rolling for weaponized eye.
Let's go, weaponized eyes.
Still have my tiny hut.
Tiny hut, yeah.
Oh my gosh! These dice are going to jail. I rolled a 4.
A 4,
You
all right.
have not been rolling very well
No.
recently. These
Irda.
past couple sessions.
No.
I'm rolling for Terran Wanderer,
These dice are suck.
and it's one d20. Whoops! Right out of the tray. Hold on, let me get it in. That's a natural 20.
Ooh,
Of course it is.
Terran the Wanderer. Or Terran Wanderer. You have 20 on your side. Now let's go to you, Alcott.
You don't want Chris to have the dragon, is what you want.
No, I would love for Chris to have the dragon.
She always has
It's a
disliked Chris.
17.
Very-
Rum
still
for
very
votes.
good.
I like Chris.
Who doesn't want some rum?
then-
His paladin in our Middle Earth game was amazing.
40K AJ. Can we get a 20?
Bruol.
No.
Let's go. You good
All right,
people.
so Terran
Land
Wanderer.
lovers, vote
Terran
for
Terran
me.
Wanderer, you are Stream
With a
MVP.
beautiful green dragon.
But please don't leave us yet. Stay in, give the vote for Stream MVP, and then we're going to raid into one of our other great D&D friends. So please just stay with us for a
So-
few more moments. And right now it is
Make sure you
Irda
come
in the lead.
Make sure you come join our
Discord.
Discord and whisper John, who's
Oh, yes.
Blue Box in there.
Yeah.
For your price.
Terran Wanderer, I don't know where you live. That sounded creepy. Please just go into the Discord.
But I
I need your
need
mailing
to.
address and your full name so I can get this green dragon out to you forthwith. And then also,
where you live.
don't miss
I don't
us
know who you
Tuesday
are.
night.
I
On
will
Tuesday
find
night, we have our great Greyhawk
my
Awakening group
secret.
back,
And I will gift
and
it.
we're giving away a custom printed, custom
Oh, you're
painted.
giving it away?
Yes, that you missed out. This is the giveaway on Tuesday
will
night.
win it.
Do
Painted
it.
by
Oh,
Mike
hey, you-
Disney,
you owe me, John.
sculpted by Renana Suncio,
Take it out of his hands.
crafted in art,
Rum for
born
votes,
in
good
the
people.
dark mind of Blue Box, and then
It's a very
ultimately
dark
found
place.
its way to my table.
Rum
And this
for
will be given away on
votes.
Tuesday night.
I just remembered you owe me a prize.
Oh yeah,
His
okay.
mind is dark and full of terror.
This
I
pocket
will
full of
take my mini.
all right, so here we go. I'm gonna figure out the
I won
raid.
the only things I've ever won on Blue Box.
Still a
is
few
this
seconds, really?
and that mini.
Well, that dice tray is glorious, though.
It is, and I got it right in the nick of time because it was like 2 weeks after that. Who made these? What was their name?
Dragon Crafting Guild.
Dragon Crafting Guild stopped making them, and started focusing on
All right.
on their work.
5 seconds left. Get your votes in.
What's the
See?
the current poll looking like?
Oh, it is heavy Irda, I believe.
I have a feet. Yep.
Very
cool.
look-
I appreciate. I mean,
I got smooched and killed the
Genuinely.
lich.
Irda is our stream
Not just
MVP.
for succeeding
Congratulations.
the role
Thank you to all of our
2000.
players.
Oh.
I want to say to both Cade and Markov, I know it's never fun when you're
2000.
incapacitated for chunks of a battle. You for a long chunk of the battle by virtue of being held by his golem. You, of course, falling flat on your face. But you guys did a great job with it. Great role play. And yeah, I mean, this was very, very dicey. And you killed it in all ways. All right, so we're raiding Time Lord's wife. We'll see you Tuesday night. Sign up for Blue Box Con. And
Yes, Blue Box Con. Do it.
I think that's all.
And peace.
Blue Box out.
Bye.
Oh my gosh! We killed it!